Alright, welcome back to our third and final Ninja Wave. We have Zack Johnson starting on the platform. This is going to be our longest wave right now. Probably going to be about 2.5 hours straight of just straight ninja-ing. The course has gotten quite a bit harder between the waves.
It's mostly the big changes you'll see is on the last obstacle. The previous 11 are mostly unchanged from the end of last wave.
Correct. The overall first 6 obstacles very, very similar. But where the changes hit, the changes hit. Oh, the first time we've seen the lever problem actually lever, and he survives it. Oh, yeah, he came back
the other
Oh
way.
my goodness, he reset it for us.
One of the things you get when you have to run first, especially if there's a break between waves, is you don't get to see that strategy of having to push on it. But
Exactly.
he recovered very quickly from it.
He did recover very nice. I'm just happy I finally got to see the lever problem. Lever. The namesake of the obstacle has not done anything this entire time, and finally someone levers. I'm gonna be raving about this forever now. Anyway, Zach's flying through the course right now, all the way on to the drawbridge right now. Just gonna have to pull down that rope and, keep going.
Yeah. We actually saw a lot of people in the previous wave kind of struggle a bit with getting on top.
Which was very interesting to me.
Let's see how he does it.
Agreed. So the first 6 obstacles of this are, I think, entirely unchanged.
Yep.
And so we're really focusing on that back half of the course. The kind of the theme of today is that the back half has been extremely difficult, and now it's even harder.
Yeah. Zach made it through. Very good on that.
I mean, he used only about a minute to get through the first 6 obstacles. Now we're going to see how quickly he can get through the last 6.
I believe this is also the same as the adult and master's obstacle. Did see no one get that one so far, so we'll see if Zach can be the first.
Correct. I do believe no one has made it in a course environment yet. I believe a few people made it during redemption time.
Yes,
but yeah, that hook is a killer. As we see right now, not being able to pull it down fast enough. I think he hit the bottom of the ring, but he has his retry.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with that, it looks like it'd be easier with the ring that close. It actually is harder. You don't have time to position it.
Exactly, which was super interesting to me because I was not expecting that to be that much harder.
Yeah, it looks like it'd fall right in, but it doesn't really want to do that.
I think the problem a lot of ninjas are having is that they're actually lacheting right to it when they should be almost coming into it as a continuous lache where they're going super high up so they can just come straight down onto that ring, putting it in to the hook. Very unfortunate that we weren't able to get that. Yeah, Zach, obviously he's going to keep going through the course. I know he wants to beat this TFT, and I think he wants to do the shockwave as well. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, the rest of the team kids, I've been telling them that the 8th obstacle has been a killer, and you can kind of see them in the background now being like, oh, maybe he was right. Maybe he knows what he's talking about.
Very strong lock-offs there.
Oh, he dropped it. Can he get back up? Can you get back up? Come on, Zach, you got this. Go back. You just gotta...
And a little bit of swing.
Come on, Zach.
Just gives out. Held those lock-offs for quite a long amount of time.
Agreed.
Given that he
Very nice fight coming out from Zach. Coming right now into the Neo. Obviously, he's looking for that move right now. You see him practicing it on the ground. Then he's got to put it into practice. Curious to see how he's going to do it. Straight up and around. Ooh, he missed that first hand, but that second hand was very, very solid on that bar. You saw him already start to kind of turn around. If he had just gotten that first hand on, I think he would have been able to get it. Now into the shockwave. I think this is the one that he was wanting to try. The bar has been moved behind the Skyhook, so he's going to have to get it in front and then onto the actual shockwave portion. Let's see how he handles it. Slides it through once perfectly. And the other one, very nice. Made it look almost effortless. Let's see how the actual shockwave goes. Oh, overshoots it just a little bit. Very nice try coming from Zach right there. Obviously, he was able to get through the en passant or whatever we're calling that. Very, very nicely done. And then finally on to the long shot, which finally
changed a lot.
The battering has come back in a big way. I mean, right at the end of the course is going to be absolutely horrible for everyone. I mean, call me crazy, but I think this might be designed specifically for Bodie.
Maybe. Yeah, very.
It's going to be something,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Yeah, very nice attempts coming out from Zack right now. I'm going to go hit that buzzer real quick, probably. You can see Gavin's really happy with that performance. He knows what he's created, and it's a monster.
It's like we got Wyatt up next.
Wyatt is on deck. We're expecting to get through these waves like pretty fast, so I think actually we're going to start pretty much immediately right here, right? I don't hear the countdown just yet. There it is. And then Holden is on deck actually next. That's also going to be a really interesting one to see. Wyatt making good speed on the first two. Now, I did warn the team kids about going too fast on these first six. They're going to be exerting a lot of energy, and they're going to be a little tired coming into the second half of the course, which is what I was a little worried about.
Yeah.
Wyatt having no issue, though.
But also with these divisions being stacked, a lot of them know that it's probably going to come down to speed, so I think a lot of them are choosing to try to do it anyway.
Agreed. You are very correct in that. But I think specifically this division is going to come down to who gets the farthest in the course, as I'm kind of expecting only a single full clear to occur, and maybe one or two people getting past the shockwave.
Wyatt opts to go around that trapeze. I think that's personally probably the better way to go.
Yeah. And now as we're getting into the back half of the course, you can see that he's already breathing just a little heavy. I was surprised he didn't just fall there. That was very nice. Being able to save that. Pulling down extremely effortlessly, making it look nice. We just saw how you were supposed to do it. So let's see if he does that way or if he's going to try the new strategy. Because I think he was around last wave when some people were jumping from the top of it.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he does that. But first he has to get to it.
Yeah.
We're seeing that struggle from last time happening again, where some of our kiddos, they're a little too small to get onto it. There we go. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. I jinxed him.
Yeah. It's hard because you want to grab high on the rope, but when you land on it and your hands are too high, you end up pulling yourself off.
Agreed. I actually think, specifically for this one, grabbing lower on the rope might be the way to go so you have more slack to get on. And he makes it. Very nice.
Now I gotta make that dismount.
Beautifully done. Alright, coming on to the cliffs of Yore now. I don't think he should have any issue with this whatsoever.
No.
But we're just gonna kind of wait and see. Yep, getting that tilt around. Now, a lot of our ninjas so far have kind of tilted it once and then tried to tilt a few more times. I think you should really do that motion as a gotta go, where you just kind of come around and then just go immediately. Making quick work of the cliffs of Yore, though.
Yeah, just that dismount.
All right, making his way onto the ringmaster. Sorry, my brain had an incident there real quick. Unfortunately, misses that hook again. That hook has proven to be extremely volatile for all of our ninjas today. Everyone's been underestimating it. It's so much harder than I initially ever expected it to be. He's taking his second attempt now, just going to those rings. That part's pretty easy, but now he's really got to focus on getting that hook. Oh, he did the correct thing. He came down that time, just came down a little too fast. That obstacle is something. You can see Gavin smiling in the background.
Looks like he might end up skipping some of those, skipping the 2 of them, I guess to make sure he has enough time to go for the shockwave.
All right, going to try and... Ooh, just barely missed the bar slide right there. Coming right now on to the long shot with the battering. This thing, though, is... Yikes. I don't know if anyone's going to get it.
To the first, yeah, and those hops over are tricky, and when you're very gassed and tired, they are extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Good run out of Wyatt.
I mean, I think everyone's starting to realize now that the second half of this course is just built different. I mean, the first 6 obstacles are, like, pretty low-level things, all things considered, but, like, the rest of this is just... All right, Holden going super, super strongly right now, opting for the vertical limit version of this obstacle.
And
makes it pretty nicely.
Very smoothly.
Yes. And completion. All right, on to the drawbridge. I don't think I'll have any problem with this. He is definitely on the taller side of our ninjas right here. I think so. That was a small swing. You might need to get a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. All right.
Make it on top.
Yep. So for Holden specifically, we're really going to be looking at the Cliffs of Yore and the Ringmaster, because you know he wants to be the first one to get past the Ringmaster right now. And obviously he has to get through the Cliffs of Yore first.
Yeah. Taking a bit of a break to shake out, making sure he's fully ready for it.
Ooh. Oh, so he was just trying to basically paddle Dino straight to the cliffhanger, or the flying squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could do it, but obviously he just used his retry there, so he's probably going to play it a little more safe this time, so he doesn't accidentally fail out on this. Okay,
No,
never mind. He did just, like, full send it again.
And makes it.
Playing it super risky. I'm
very
impressed.
Cool to see him getting through that, though.
Definitely. It's very cool to see him getting through it. Yeah, now on to the Ringmaster. I want to see if he can be the first to complete this one in this wave so far. Lining himself up.
Ooh.
Oh, he came down a little too fast that time. Again, the trick for this obstacle is just to go super, super high up, like treating it like you're a continuous lâché, and you can just hook that ring in much easier that way. Visualizing it in his head, very nicely done. He has 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. He has plenty of time to kind of take a break and think about this obstacle, but of course he's looking to get those next few obstacles, such as the TFT and the Neo. And he makes the hook.
Makes it.
That is the first time we've seen someone actually do that in a competition so far.
There we go. That's putting him in a great spot.
Very, very nice spot, yeah.
Oh, it looks like it's interesting. TFT started tilting a little bit there.
Yeah, he took one of the cannonballs off, and that probably upset the balance a little bit, but he's going to come straight in. I don't think he'll have any problem on this, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, and with where the pad is, he can kind of, like what he did, get it started a lot of the way and skip those first couple moves.
Yeah, that carabiner's swinging way too much. He's got to kind of reset, and he does. Oh, so close. He's got it.
Ooh. There we go.
Nice.
Just got
All right, now onto the zip line.
Move. Makes that one very smoothly. Oh, gets a little caught, but there he goes.
Survives the downfall. And now it's just pretty simple to the finish. Make the TFT. That's putting him in a good spot. All right, now the Neo. The Neo is where I'm expecting a little bit of a struggle to come on, but he still has that extra retry, right? So he has 2 attempts at this. But I really, really want to see him get it on his first try here.
Yes, good swing for it.
Yep, lining up his hips. Perfect. All right.
He makes that catch because he's going to go for the shell.
Yeah, it hit the pole a little too hard.
Yeah, and is being very strict with those pole touches.
Because obviously in WNL you can't force a movement, but you sure can. It slipped off that time. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
You can't force a movement, but you can put things in a way that might make you have to do a movement, and especially with being able to tell what's on and what's off. Stuff like that, yeah. I guess he's not even going to try the
Might have
shockwave.
been low on time.
Potentially. He still had a minute left, I think.
Sorry, probably a bit, disappointing. That does suck to see. He was very close on that first attempt.
I just hit the pole a little too hard, unfortunately.
Yeah, slipped a bit too much on that second one. We have Malcolm up next. Malcolm is in our team prep program. I know he was really focusing on getting through the first half pretty smooth. Which looks like he's doing pretty good at so far.
Yep, he is taking his time on this, on the first 6 obstacles, which I believe is actually the correct way to play this. Really just conserving everything you can for that last half of the course.
Yeah, it is hard to plan out, though, especially if with a lot of different sort of crux points.
Definitely.
A lot of ninjas are prioritizing speed. I do think there's a good balance in between it and, like, knowing which works best for you.
I think a lot of ninjas are going to be failing out around that 2-minute point. So I don't think going fast here is going to really benefit anyone, just solely because the second half of this course is so hard that you really do need just to get points, really, instead of that time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting, because I know a lot of full course formats, they really encourage you, or full course and challenge course, they really encourage you to go fast. But here specifically, I actually think taking it slow is going to be the path to victory here.
Looks like he's going for the vertical limit.
Yeah.
Cool to see more competitors trying out this wave, in this wave.
Trying to figure out how to best grab it. Oh, it slips off. That's one of his retries, but obviously not too big of a deal because he can just go through the cave route.
You can see we do have a bit of a view into there. Have to kind of go up, then back all the way down. And it is a pretty low area they have to get through. And then, of course, back up again.
And I actually think it's even lower now. Maybe not. So. I think it's still the same. Never mind.
Though some competitors may be a bit taller.
And he's got it.
And this obstacle, if you've done Ninja, isn't particularly difficult, but it is time-consuming and tiring. If you choose to do this way, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you can see he's been hanging for a while now. Those arms are probably shot.
Yeah. Hanging and pulling yourselves up, twice, and back down. And we got some more arm pulling right here.
Yeah, I mean, this whole first half of the course is just kind of designed to tire you out a little bit, even without being super hard. And now the rest of this course is just going to be extremely, extremely difficult. See, he's taking his time here because he
Swing.
really wants to get his arms well.
Trying to... Yeah. Running into the problem some competitors have had with getting up onto that drawbridge.
Yeah, which I've actually been really surprised by. During obstacle testing, we had like
There we go. Very
maybe
smooth.
a slight amount of concern about competitors being able to get up onto the bridge, but it's definitely presented itself a lot more in these heats than I was expecting.
Malcolm made it through that part.
Yeah, looking to
Very
jump
good.
before letting
And-
go.
Oh.
No!
Not quite. It's he does have his retry. Very close on that, definitely.
Yeah, but
Can
that's
get
his
it on
last
this
retry
one.
right there.
That's true.
All right, pulling. Super quick, super strong. He'll probably be able to get up onto the platform a lot easier this time now that he's done it once. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Simple.
Very smooth.
Right, he's really got to make sure that he jumps before he lets go of the rope here. And he makes it.
There we go.
Very nice. All right, he has less than a minute left, but he really wants to get the Cliffs of Yore, and if he can, probably the Ringmaster. Awesome. He didn't go immediately, so he's going to be spinning out here for a few seconds now.
Looks like he's trying to get some swing and go for that lachey. There we go.
Nice.
Yep.
Makes it. And I think he's just going to probably go straight for the blue pad. He's running out of time here, and he knows it. Oh! Very close. Got those first 6 obstacles, though. Very, very nice run. Yeah, and he has like maybe 10 seconds left to try the Ringmaster if he wants to, but...
Yes, definitely a very solid run out of Malcolm. Yep, hear that 10 seconds going off.
Yeah.
And pretty close on that ring move, too.
He was actually very close. That was a very good try coming out from Malcolm. But yeah, the first half of the course is just designed to burn you, and then, second half. All right, moving over to our run order here for just a second. Dexter is coming up here right now, followed by McKay, and then Eliza, and then our very own Ben is next. Gavin just waiting for the all clear. Here we go.
Pretty good flow on that first part. Onto the zip talk. Yep, going through nice and easy. Onto the balance. A little bit of a stumble off there, but great recovery. Opting to not rely too much on those bars. Or the red. Oh, there we go. Pulled a little bit, but managed to stay on top. And onto the spinning bar traverse. Oh.
Just barely misses it, unfortunately. He will be able to use his retry here, and he should be able to get it through.
Yeah. Very close on that. Just a bit off to the side. There we go. He's got that jump.
All right, lining himself up.
Yep. And there we go.
Barely makes it. Super glad he did, though.
Going straight for the spider wall route. I'll climb down. Looks like he's going to use that trapeze. You can see just how low that is. Hooking his feet on the trapeze. That's pretty smart.
Yeah, trying to save arm energy wherever he can, although he is going to get a little bit stuck. Never mind, he makes it through.
Good way to keep your feet off the ground. Saves your core from having to just hold them up. I think he's the first one I've seen do that, but Good strategy. Yep. Just got to get that dismount. Should be no problem.
Nice.
And drawbridge time.
Now Dexter is slightly smaller, but I think he's still tall enough to get through this.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah. Getting that reach. Just got to pull it up.
Oh, he's fighting. All right, he's going to take one more swing. I'm still a subscriber to the fact that you need to grab lower on the rope.
Yeah. I mean, you do want to grab decently high to start, but I think once your feet are on, you should drop your hands. Because you do need to swing high to get your feet.
You just burn so much time on this.
So you're taking some time to catch his breath as well.
And
there we go. That's how.
Oh no, he let go.
And did he make it? Oh.
That was the first time we've seen the.
I thought he might have.
I thought he almost made it
I thought he was gonna make that.
Yeah, we have been saying a few times that letting go of the rope is inevitable for it to happen, and it might cost someone, but I don't know. I think he can still make this.
There we go. Gets up really clean. Remembering the rope this time. Gotta really keep that tension. Not quite.
Very close.
Unfortunately, just didn't quite keep enough tension, so it dropped him pretty low. But he's getting through this part. Nice and clean, going for that lache. Makes that no problem. Gonna go for this last one. Just up a little bit short, but onto the ringmaster.
Yep, doing pretty well. Just kind of going through everything. In that ring. Yeah, his arms are probably just giving out right there. Wanted the TFT for a second, or maybe he's
might be skipping that one. If your arms are tired,
yeah. He's just going straight to the Neo.
Looks like he doesn't have too much time left. Wants to try this one. Oh, yeah, not quite. Good run out of Dexter.
And there's the timer. Very nice run coming out from Dexter right there. Obviously, that second half of the chorus is just so incredibly hard, but it's like, you know. I know there are a few people who will definitely get it.
Got McKay up next. Also from our team.
Now, McKay has been probably the most concerned about this chorus. He was always asking everyone for tips and tricks beforehand because he wasn't able to be here earlier. Let's see how easily he implements those tips that he was so vehemently asking for into the chorus.
Going nice and slow on the balance, making sure he's all locked in for it.
Very nicely done. Alright, on to the spinning bar traverse. Shouldn't be too hard. Perfect. Alright. Opting for the cave route of the split decision. And he is taking this slow, but he's also taking it methodically to not burn as much arm energy. You might even see him try to use his legs on the actual wall there, just to kind of boost himself up a little more. He does make it.
Gets that.
That was close, but he does make it. All right, now onto the drawbridge. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him kind of like pause on the drawbridge just a little bit to kind of shake his arms out before the Cliffs of Yore, but who knows? He's tall, though. He should have no problem getting on this. Yeah, look at that.
He's going to be walking it.
Yep.
Keeping pretty good tension up to this point. He's pretty high
got to
up.
jump before he lets go.
Oh.
He jumped as he let go.
So super close. Definitely. Now he's got a feel for it. Should definitely be able to get it on this next one.
I mean, that's only his first reset he's used, so he's still in a good position.
Has to take an extra swing, but that's all right. Just getting up. And there we go.
Very, very nice. On to the Cliffs of Yore now. I think he shouldn't have any problem with this. But, he's definitely looking at the Ringmaster next, as that's kind of been what's separating this group currently. And I know he would love to keep his other retry going into the Cliffs of Yore, because he still has 2.5 minutes left on the clock. There. Yeah, as Remy just said, nice save. He almost fumbled, but I think he's good.
And gets that catch.
Yeah, resets just to go straight to the Flying Squirrel. Very nice.
Opting for the sides, playing it safe there.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we've seen someone opt for the sides in this wave specifically.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, onto the rings now. See him getting all chalked up. This is a good spot to take a bit of a longer break. You want to really make sure that you're at your best to get this one. Looks like he might be eyeing that jump straight out. Oh, no.
Yeah, he's going straight for it. He has 1:30 on the clock, and he knows he can use most of that just to get to that ring right there. It's all about balancing your time with what your arms can handle. When he's taking extra swing, that's going to burn. Ooh. Oh, and fumbles the ring. Only hits it with one hand. All right, he has 1:15 to kind of shake out his arms and get it all back to what he needs. You're probably going to see him wait about 15, 20-ish seconds before going back on, just to kind of, you see him shaking his arms right there. Still just kind of waiting. Yeah. Taking all the time he can right now.
First move, no problem.
Now, you should really only be taking 2 to 3 swings right here. That's about all you need.
Well, you want to make sure you're lined up good.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of feel it out. And
went a little too far forward. Very nice try coming off from McKay.
Super close there. Let's see if he can get this one. Oh, little miss there.
Just got to realign the shoulder.
There he
Shouldn't
goes.
be too bad. There we go.
Just 2 more moves. Not quite. Very taxing obstacle, especially after all the ones before it. But now on to the Neo. Got 10 seconds left to see if he can get it. Oh! And he gets it! Very nice. I believe he's the first person in this wave to get that one. Right, looks like we have Eliza up next. Yep, there we go.
And Eliza is off to the races.
A good pace so far. Pad slides a little bit, but she gets up there.
Yeah, that pad has been sliding a little bit. I'm actually surprised no one's fallen off of that yet. Yeah, coming right here onto the lever problem. Obviously hasn't really been a problem at all. But, you know, good to see it still there and kicking around.
Just getting herself lined up for that move. There we go. Not a problem. And opting, like most of our competitors, to go for the spider wall route. Making very good time through that part, too.
Agreed. Yep, just scaling the wall, pretty simple. Now we're starting to get to the back half of the course. Ooh, did my battery finally die? Yes, it did. All right, cool. I'll be right back. Cool. All right, we are back once again. Eliza did just fail out, unfortunately, while we were away. Sorry we couldn't show you guys that. But she is here now on the TFT, trying her best to keep it
There
going.
we go. Gets that one in. Fortunately, again, very, very tiring, especially once you've been going for so long. Like running out of time. See if she gets to. Well, not quite. Unfortunate. Good run out of Eliza. Yeah, it is unfortunate our camera decided to die in the middle of that.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, unfortunately. Yep, but now it's Ben's turn. Our very own Benjamin Williams from team. Very interested to see how he's doing. I know he was also a little nervous on this course, but personally, I expect him to actually do really well. I think he has the ability to go either all the way or extremely, extremely close. So let's see if I'm right on that.
Got that good pace.
Yeah, making good, quick work of those first two obstacles. Straight on to lever problem. Now, earlier this way, we actually did see the first time someone flipped the levers. That probably will be the only time we see that, unfortunately, but it was cool. Yep, just straight onto the spinning bar traverse. He should probably take only like 5 seconds on this. Yep, you see him grab that foot and just yeet himself, and he's good.
Now, this part might be a little bit trickier for him with how tall he is.
I am kind of interested to see how he's going to do on this, just simply because, as Remy said, Ben is quite tall. In fact, I think he is actually the tallest competitor doing this right now, but he seems to have no issue.
Yep.
He's just taking the trapeze bar with him, though. I don't actually know if that trapeze bar is in or out.
It's in, but I think it's easier to just ignore it. You're a bit higher up if you don't. On to the drawbridge. Having to take that extra swing. Yeah. Looks like Zack advising him to get his hands a little lower, which works out
Perfect.
quite well.
All right, so now I think he's actually going to do the Derek strat here.
Yeah, letting it go. And jumping from the top.
Landing himself up and makes it. Very nicely done. Yeah, now on to the cliffs of Yore. His hands should still be pretty fresh, actually, because he's been very efficient on how he's used his arms and core and pretty much everything in general for him.
So running into that, might be deciding to go just for the lache instead of having to deal with the spinning part of it, which he does
barely grabs it, but he does get it. And he should be able to just throw himself right over to there and complete the obstacle.
Catch, no problem, and sticks that distance out.
All right, now onto the Ringmaster. I think he definitely has the most arm strength left in the tank that we've seen for someone to get to this obstacle so far. Now it's just really going to be interesting how that hook and ring work. There have been very few people all of today who have gotten this, which is so interesting to me.
See him getting that swing.
Oh, opts for a one-arm strategy.
He probably has the wingspan for.
He does probably have the wingspan.
But yeah, just a little bit off. It is very finicky, especially with that hook wanting to move around a lot. Gotta be very, very precise with that ring. Oh, super close. Unfortunately, that's the end of his scored run, but he's going to keep on going and hopefully make it through some of these back half.
Exactly. And I mean, once again, the 8th obstacle, the Ringmaster, has proven to just be the hardest part of this course, which is so interesting to me. Because when we were planning it last night, we didn't really think it was going to be extremely hard, but it's definitely proven its worth by now.
Gets that skip.
It drops down.
Caught. Yeah. It's alright. He's going on to the Neo.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how he's going to do this one, because he is, as Remy said, one of our taller competitors, and in theory, tallness should be good.
There we go.
And makes it.
Very clean.
I believe it's the first time we've seen someone complete the Neo outside of redemption time.
No, someone, in a scored run, yes, but no.
Yes.
But someone in this wave did it. I just forget who at the moment.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming out, back all the way over
McKay, I
to the long
think.
shot. Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Let's see.
Ah, yeah.
That hot move is, tricky, requires some good precision and tech with it. And again, when you're tired.
I mean, putting the battering at the very end of a course is just absolutely evil.
Ooh, pretty close on that one. Looks like he might be having a little rip on his hand. Gonna call it there, looks like.
I hope he doesn't rip. I don't know what we're waiting on for, but I think we should be good.
There's that countdown. We have Ezekiel out of Ninja Park. Going through, making very good speed on that first obstacle.
Yeah, I mean, consistently so far we've seen in this wave, everyone cruising through these first 3 obstacles extremely quick. And I definitely think it's giving them a false sense of security for the rest of the course.
Makes big jump out. Ooh. Oh, he gets that clear. All right. Making it on through.
Yeah, just kind of going super slowly through this part because, I mean, I'd rather you go slow than fail it, obviously. But now that we're in the back half of the course now, this is when things are going to start ramping up, as we've seen time and time again with this wave and with other waves. It should be pretty interesting. All of our competitors are able to get that bridge up super quickly. It barely even looks like they're pulling on the rope.
Looks like he might be grabbing a little bit too high.
Yeah, I'd say more than a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just needs to get his hands a little bit lower, and he should be fine. There he goes. Yeah. Very nicely done. And once again, we see another victim of the releasing the rope before jumping. Really, either you got to do it Derek's way, or you got to jump after, or you got to jump after before releasing the rope. I can never speak when I'm talking about this obstacle for some reason. It's so confuddling to my brain.
There we go. Yep. Smoothly up for the second time through. And there we go. Yeah, makes that timing better. On to the cliffs of Yor.
Yeah, I mean, making super quick work of the Yor cliffs.
There we go. Gets that grab around from the spin.
Yeah, I mean, that's the intended way to do it. It's supposed to be a gotta go-esque movement. We've just seen next to no one do it and just make it so much harder for themselves. In my opinion, at least.
On to the Ringmaster now.
Man, I believe he's only used one of his retries, so he will get 2 shots at this hook. Obviously, if he gets it first try, that'd be much better than having to use his other retry, but I don't know. With how this obstacle's been going, I wouldn't be surprised. He's lining himself up.
And
he just barely hits the bottom of the ring on the hook. He just needs to pull it down a little bit more real quick.
And with how close that ring is, that's some of those problems that you run into.
It seems we haven't reset it perfectly. There we go. Ezekiel back to where he was before. Just really needs to pull down on that ring a little bit faster this time. Oh, and he got it on as well. Yeah. Oh, you saw him crash out about that afterwards.
Yeah. Unfortunate. He did get it in though, but yeah, it's hard to get it in, and it's even harder to hold on. On to the TFT. See how much upper body strength he has left in the tank for this one. Got him through very smoothly. Oh. There he goes. Making it look
super easy, actually.
Very easy.
Just unfortunate that 8th obstacle is just such the ninja dominator that it is right now.
Gets that hooked well. Just gotta tip it over.
Oh,
there he goes.
There we go. Let me see Vita up there in the rafters, just following our ninjas around, resetting everything. We got our own little gym gremlin.
Right, on to the Neo.
He actually went a little too high on that Lachey. He should have released just a little bit earlier, but that was still good. Coming right now onto the Shockwave. I don't think we've seen anyone from this tier get to the actual Shockwave portion. No, you hear the buzzer starting to go out, though.
See if he can get...
Yeah. Very nicely done from Ezekiel. Super close. But next up, we're going to be going to Brandon Steinfeld. God, what can we say about Brandon? I mean, like, one of the best ninjas in our gym right now is just going to be a super, super cool run to watch. We're really hoping him to get past the 8th obstacle here. If anyone can do it, it will be him. Oh. Something just fell.
I think someone was
accepting
our Bob.
Oh no, yeah. Bob.
Brandon cruising through these first couple obstacles. Definitely wants to have a fast time.
Definitely. I mean, you see him thrusting his hips forward a little bit just to go that little bit faster on the zip line. I mean, he's absolutely flying right now.
Slowing it down a little bit for the balance. Smart way to go. Then speeding back up for this one. Very smooth through that dismount. Looks like he's also going for the vertical limit, which we've seen not as many people
Brandon
do.
Definitely can do it. I mean, look at him move.
Look at that lock off.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, that's so much quicker than going through the spider wall, but my one worry is that that's pretty upper body intensive, and with the rest of the chorus being the absolute flame that it is, I mean...
You're on it for less time, though.
You are on it for less time.
You're using your arms longer with the other one. Yep. Gets on up and over. Looks like he's going towards the edge of it.
All right, please jump before letting go. Oh,
there we
he
go.
barely
Good
made
save.
that. I think that's the first person we've seen let go of the rope before jumping and make it. So, I mean, that's pretty good.
Cruising through this part.
Yeah, I mean, look at those Lachey skills. Someone of that size can just be so potent with the power. Like, I mean, you can basically just fling yourself with nothing. On to the 8th obstacle now. I actually think his size is going to benefit him here because he has more time in the air to get that ring into place. But that magnet is how we're attaching it, and I think that's what's been tripping up a bunch of ninjas because it's trying to keep sticking to that metal, which is pulling it back. Oh, and he makes it
through first try.
All right, we got ourselves a ball game,
there
folks.
There we go. Now on to the TFT. Look at that. Got his lock-offs. Oh, looks like he tried kind of reaching around the other way, but he can always reset. Uh-oh.
Oh, well,
tipped a little bit, but there we go. He got it back.
I mean, yeah, that thing's weighted just so perfectly that, I mean, like, just those cannonballs alone basically weigh it down. It's kind of impressive how perfectly we got it weighted.
Getting it. There we go.
He's
Locks
made
that
it.
in.
All right, 2 minutes 30 on the clock. Taking
There
a
we
sweet
go.
time on the TFT, though. I don't know how I feel about that, because he's going to be burned for the Neo.
He's taking his time because he's burned. You can see him trying to go for those lock-offs.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think he's already pretty much guaranteed his first place here, but you know he wants that full clear. He's fighting for it.
There we go. Yeah, just got to get that swing. There he goes.
What's going on? There we go.
There it is.
And he basically got all the way down, so
he
he didn't feel that that slam at all.
Makes it through. Good
Right.
fight out of that.
He's got
Fight for
two,
that one.
3-ish obstacles left. He just needs to take a break right here to make sure he doesn't fail out on the Neo.
See him planning out his swing.
And again, his power is just so potent on this that, like, I think he definitely has it. And he's light enough to where he can probably sit on that bar if he needs. Yeah, you see him going. Yep, taking another one around. And he makes it!
There we go.
All right, we're going for the full clear. Onto the shockwave now. This one's definitely going to be the make or break for him.
I believe he still
believe
has
in him.
all his retries. If I'm
Yes,
not
but
mistaken.
as a reminder, you can only use one retry per obstacle.
True, yes.
I just gotta shove it out and back in real quick.
Oh, he's doing the lever strat. I always like seeing that one. That's a fun one.
I agree.
Textbook execution of that
No,
strategy,
I mean,
too.
super, super simple. Now for the actual shockwave portion. Oh!
It's quite missing.
That was interesting. You saw that his first bar came through just a little bit, like, forward. It's like he went through the actual shockwave.
A little bit. Easy. It is easy to, miss or have one arm kind of go ahead of the other one.
Yeah, the time is running low, so I think it's just shockwave or bust at this point.
There we go. Getting that move through again. Oh, went for...
Unfortunate.
Looks like he tried to go for the quicker way. Didn't quite get it. But looks like he's
Super
going
impressive
to...
run coming out from Brandon, though.
Looks like he's- yeah, farthest we've seen a competitor make it so far.
Yeah, making it past
Very
the
good.
Ringmaster,
Yeah.
and then the TFT and Neo on top of that, like,
And
super
without
impressive.
using needing a retry on the obstacles he made too. Very, very solid run.
Yeah.
See if he can make this move. Oh, very close. Now that last obstacle is absolutely brutal.
Yeah, I mean, the long shot being at the end of the course, it's like, I don't know if anyone's
it's
gonna
a long
get it,
shot.
man. Yeah, it is a long shot for people to get it. Will Fisher coming out here next, but yet another person on our team. Yeah, and then followed by Levi Kintner and our very own Bodie Snow. Bodie was the one person I was like, if anyone's gonna full clear this course, it's gonna be Bodie. So I'm very excited to see that. But Will coming off to the races with a very strong start here, going super, super fast. That where are we going? Okay.
Looks like
We got
that didn't count with
They
a
didn't
fail,
count it.
fortunately.
Yeah,
That's
very, very lucky there.
barely using those pulls.
Yeah, I mean, lever problem. Lever joke, more like it.
Don't let the course designers hear you say that.
No, I'm gonna let them. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's not so.
Needs to get a little more of a jump there.
Yeah, this has been moved significantly further away than the
I'm
previous
surprised he's not
wave.
trying to get a run up.
Well, the trampoline is the start platform, so now that he's on it, he can't.
Oh,
go back.
no!
Oh. That's very unfortunate,
Oh
but
no!
yeah. Not letting it phase him though. He's continuing to go through, keeping up that pace.
That pains me.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But Will seems to be recovering very well, going into the back half.
Yeah,
of this course.
coming into the drawbridge now. Unfortunately, there's no points anymore, but it's
But it's
for
fun.
the experience.
For the
It's fun, yeah.
And you still, if you make an obstacle, you still make it.
Oh,
You gotta
100%.
know that. Getting that pull, yeah, using whole body weight to help get it up. Got it all the way. Let's see if he can get on top. There you go.
Needs one more swing. Oh, can't go to that.
Alright, looks like he's...
Where's he going? Is he done? Nope, where's he going? I think he's done.
That might have decided to call it there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just super unfortunate. I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, that does suck to see.
Alright, moving on now to Levi and Kintner. Yet again, another one of our ninja team members. The fact that most of these people are our ninja team members.
Well, we have a very big team.
Yeah, we do have a team, and it is a home competition.
30 team prep.
All right, Levi's probably going to be taking this just a little bit slower because he wants to not use his arms at all to really be able to get the Cliffs of Yore and the Ringmaster later. So yeah, just expect to see a little bit of a slower run here at the start to really conserve that energy. And here we go, going pretty nice. Oh,
Good save there.
Save on the lever problem. Yeah, I think that spooked him a little bit. They're taking these very trivially here.
Gotta, yeah, make that jump. There he goes. This little transfer here shouldn't be a problem. Now, the dismount can be a little tricky, but it should be no problem for Levi. Just gotta, yep, switching his feet up.
Oh, makes
There
the
you
jump.
go. Looks like he didn't even use that furthest volume, too. Gonna be taking the spider wall route like the majority of our competitors.
I mean, very few people have opted for the cliffhanger route, and I don't blame them. The vertical limits are quite a challenge.
And especially with the very tough obstacles later in the course, you really want to try to save your retries. If you know there's a good chance you're not going to make it, you want to try not to waste your retry on that, because you'll probably need it later on.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Levi just kind of coming in through here very quickly, not using a single retry yet, which is what we want to see. And as Remy said, you want to use those retries later. So once we get to like obstacle 7 and 8, I think that's where we're going to see a lot of retries coming in, especially so far on obstacle 8.
Yeah. Take that, yeah, extra swing there, and reset. There he goes. Keeping good tension with the rope. He might be trying to go from there.
Oh, and he makes it.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nicely done from Levi. On to the 7th obstacle now. I'm not quite sure what he's looking to do here. I mean, a lot of other people have just been lashaying straight through. He might be going for the actual holds, though, this time. I think he is going for the actual lashay.
Yeah, hard when it starts spinning on you.
Oh, we're on the other side now?
Flip. Looks like he might be trying to, yeah, turn it back and get that lashay. Nope, getting that reach.
I mean, that
works very well.
Beautiful demonstration of pivoting mid-attempt. He realized that the lashay wasn't working so well for him, so he was able to just move to the side and grab the cliffhanger.
And he grabbed straight for the back one there. Very smart decision. We haven't seen many athletes do.
And able to complete the obstacle, all because of that. Very nice. Still has both of his retries going into the 8th obstacle. We just saw someone complete this obstacle, so we're really hoping for Levi, also to be able to complete it now that we've kind of seen how it works. But seeing how it works is one thing. Actually doing it, whole different ballpark.
Makes that first move no problem. On to the tricky part. Oof. Close. Just a little bit. Too much forward power.
He's thinking about it.
Has about a minute left.
Yeah. I mean, he should be able to get back here pretty simply. There he goes. All right, and so now we're just back to face the old enemy once again. Oh, little too far.
It's fine. He's opting to skip the TFT. He is decently low on time.
Yep, he just wants to do that Neo.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, super close on that. He definitely has that. Great run out of Levi. And we have Bodie up next.
Yeah. The Bodie Snow, everybody. Yeah, not much to say about this guy, honestly.
Not much you'll have time to say without.
Yeah, not much you'll have time to say, I should add. I mean, like, we're looking at a future world champion here, folks.
Oh, almost falls off the platform.
Nah, that would have been funny. Yeah, false start, you know, 5-yard penalty.
Can already see that speed going through here.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. Like,
see the cameraman having to move very fast to keep up with him.
This guy is just so fast. And actually, the cameraman was his dad, but now his dad's doing his own thing. I mean, we can't even keep up with... Oh, my God!
Crazy speed.
What are we doing? His name's Bodie, not the Flash. Alright, gonna be slowing down here just a bit now because, I mean, this is gonna be the harder part of the course. He did all of that in, like, 30 seconds, though, so, you know.
Yeah. Ooh.
You makes it.
Cutting it close there a little
What
bit.
are we doing? How? Why?
Making that look easy. Let's see about this one. Yep.
Okay.
Gets through very easily. Get that dismount.
I mean, there's no... I don't have time to talk. He's only been going for a minute and he's already on the fourth to last obstacle.
Mm-hmm. Guess this one. This one you do have to slow down a little bit for.
Yep. The TFT, the anti-Bodie. Okay, never mind. He seems to be fine. All right, now the Neo.
This is a bit of a weird move, but with
okay, sure, whatever.
Oh, that's great. The one arm's on everything.
That reminds me of me
awesome.
back in the day, back when I was competent. I'm a shell of my former self. Oh, making that look so easy. Look at that, coming right into the shockwave. No issue whatsoever. Nope. This is absurd.
3 minutes left on the clock.
I mean, he's going to do this in just over 2 minutes.
And he's going
the first
so
one to get
fast,
to the battering as well.
Going so fast, his arms probably have quite a bit left. See him shaking it out there just to be sure.
Yeah, I mean...
Big skip there off the bat.
Let me just see how he's flying. He still has both of his resets as well. But
I don't
he ain't
think
even gonna need him.
Yeah.
My words
Insane.
do not describe what just happened.
Absolutely incredible run out
because
of Bodie.
Nothing just happened. It was over in a blink of an eye.
Time of 2:25. No retries.
Absolutely absurd.
Couple close landings, which adds to the excitement.
Yeah, I mean, we knew he was going to like get a fall clear, but I mean, nothing could have prepared me for that. Well, safe to say he's getting first. Now it's a battle for second.
Not over yet. You never know.
I don't know. I think it was over before it even begun.
Have to have confidence in the other competitors, Christian.
What's confidence against the ninja prodigy?
Optimism, you know? Or whatever. Anyway, we got Cannen up next. I think I can't see his face, actually. It's kind of covered at the moment, but I think that's Cannen. Also on our team, though he's not wearing his shirt. Looks like we might be having some...
Cannon's not representing his own team. He's not part of us. He's an outcast. Send him to the depths. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is here.
Looks like we might be something where the Ninja Works time, or we're still on Bodie here on the screen.
Wouldn't be surprised if it's Ninja Works.
Looks like now it's all sorted, though.
Alright, Cannen Cole. Not ours. We disown him. He's been disowned.
Wow.
I know.
I don't disown him. He videoed me.
He did video you. You do have an excuse. He was my co-commentator.
Ooh.
I didn't like how that looked.
Adds to the excitement. Yeah, it's what you gotta have.
I prefer my excitement only half. You know, two shots of fury, 2 shots of, I don't know, some entertainment. Only one shot of excitement.
Super clean through that. And yep, he's going
he
for
is
the
going for the-
vertical.
yeah.
That's not surprising.
So that is the thing that we've been talking about, how we were expecting a lot more competitors in this wave specifically to be going.
Well,
for...
Cannon's upper body is very strong.
Oh yeah,
no
I mean,
reason for
if
him
he
to
took
not.
off his shirt right now, he's shredded. Oh, what? Huh?
Misses with his feet a little bit there.
He sideswiped us. He's thinking. He's doing the Derek strategy, I think.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
Boy.
Very nice. He hit
Big
the pulley a
jump there.
little bit. I thought he was gonna fall.
Lots of height on that jump. Yeah, making it over, adjusting to the side. It is spinning, but he uses that spin to his advantage very well.
Yeah. And straight to the 7th obstacle. Cliffs of Yore have been defeated. Now on to the 8th. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect here. He's either gonna do good, or he's either gonna do bad. Not really anything in between.
Wow.
There's no mediocre when it comes to Cannen. There's only greatness.
All right.
Or tragedy.
Getting that, yeah.
Oh no! Tragedy has struck!
Looks like that the bottom of the ring just bumped that hook out of the way, which is...
I mean, that's what we've been seeing all day.
quite unfortunate. You really have to try to, like, roll the ring forward, I think, once you grab it.
Yeah, because that magnet really likes to stick to the metal, and it just keeps pulling the ring back.
I don't think it's the magnet, just the angle you're swinging at when you grab it. You want to pull it backwards.
No!
Unfortunate. That's he's going to keep on going through, though. This should be no problem again with his upper body strength.
We're disowning him from Skyhook even harder now. He doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah, look at those lock-offs.
Yeah, I mean, his upper body strength is absurd.
As you can clearly see, yeah.
Oh.
Gets it down.
And he's good. Alright, on to the Neo. This is probably right in his wheelhouse. I mean, I'm sure he does these movements all the time. Oh my god, I see Kevin!
Wait, where?
Wait, no, that's not Kevin. That's Mike. Mike and Kevin look similar from this camera angle. Anyway, yeah,
Yep.
look.
It's hung up.
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Let's see. Unsure if that would have been called if it was in a run or not, with how strict he is. But with
I don't think he actually hit the pole, so I don't think he could have called it.
Either way, made it through. Very nice, great on that catch there. Now on to this one. We'll see how he goes for the move. Probably, I'd assume he's gonna do the thread instead of the lever strat.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
goes for the thread. And very technical move.
Yeah, he just pulled it out that slight bit too far. He had the correct idea, though.
Very easy to mess up on those moves.
I know he was looking forward to this one. You can see him eyeing it up. Oh, he is
using the wrong part of the batarang, perhaps, but
he's really taking the rang out of the batarang. Good try, Cannen.
Yeah.
We might own you back now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if you keep your employment. Moving on next to David Minton. Yeah, I mean, just more and more Skyhook team kids. Like, can't get rid of them. Because I mean, Logan is right after this one too. So I mean,
yeah,
the dawn of the Skyhook kids.
Good little save there.
Yeah, David's been a pretty solid ninja for quite some time now, just kind of going through the chorus as needed. Gonna come through the lever problem, taking his time. Oh, not taking his time. He's actually going pretty quick through this. Very nicely done. All right, onto the spinning bar traverse. Probably gonna see him only make like 1 or 2 moves with his hands, just kind of fling himself.
Get him some chalk.
Yeah,
now.
you can see getting some chalk to kind of amplify that. And a 1, and a 2, and a... Yeah, there we go.
Makes that transfer.
Nice.
Yep. Strike 4, yeah, doesn't even use that last volume. Just uses that swing off that bar.
Yep, slowly just lowering himself down. Pretty simple. I don't think they're allowed to use the trapeze, right?
They are.
Are they? Just nobody's using it for some reason?
Again, it makes it worse.
I can't imagine it does, but maybe you're right.
You're lower and it swings.
Yeah.
Just stay on the bar and it's easier.
Alright, here we go for the dismount. Nice.
On to the drawbridge now.
Yep, just going to be having to pull down that rope. Should be pretty simple. Then heading right into the cliffs of Yore. Just eyeing it up. There he goes.
Gets on top first try.
And looks like he's just going to do it the intended way. Yep.
There we go. Goes down only part way. Still makes that jump very nice. Looks like he's happy about that. And then on to the cliffs of Yore.
My favorite obstacle name. Oh,
Looks
he's
for
coming
that
back.
reach. Doesn't quite make it, but does have good save there.
Yeah, I mean, the intended way to do this was a lâché, so if you can reach that, I mean, props to you.
But yeah, Shay seems to have worked a lot better for him, which is good to see. He's going around now. Looks like he might be trying to... Oh, yeah, swings back around. That thing is quite finicky with how it swings. It is pretty hard to control. Getting a bit of swing now.
Kind of trying to fix this swing right here. Might want to start pivoting to the cliffhanger instead. Oh, all right, using his retry.
So it gives him a bit of a break with his arms. He was hanging on there for quite a while.
He was. Yeah, he's definitely going to take this time to get the lactic acid out of his arms. Just kind of all around doing what he needs.
Oh.
Super unfortunate.
That, yeah, that sucks to see. It's alright, he's gonna keep on going through. Hopefully get some of these next ones.
really trying for the ringmaster here. Yeah, you can see he's tired. He is going to go for the TFT, though.
It is, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Maybe decided against it.
Yeah. I mean, the second half of this course is just all upper body. No chill, no stop whatsoever. Lining himself up. Ooh, yeah, just slides off. You can tell his arms are just dead. Totally fine, though.
Looks like he's opting to skip the bar move and go for the battering.
I mean, he put on a really nice performance. He deserves to go for the battering at this point.
Getting that slide up. And on to the transfer. That's the tricky part. About 10 seconds. Not quite. Yeah, weird move, especially if you haven't done it before. Overall, 100%. Very solid performance out of David.
Yep. And now on to Logan. I've known Logan for quite some time at this point. He's been here almost as long as I have. Definitely nearing the 10-year mark now. It's gonna be interesting seeing him hit this course.
Second along with Vita, who's was one of the designers, he's currently the longest standing team member.
Correct.
Been on team for every year except the first one.
Yep. Me and him joined the team at the exact same time. Yep, making quick work of lever problem and everything before it. Getting a little wobbly with those bars, though.
Solid on that jump out here, just getting that transfer. Getting lined up. Yep, no problem. We'll see. Looks like he's, going for the inside route.
Doing pretty well on the split decision. Oh, he is going to opt for the trapeze bar. I mean, I guess he's short enough for it.
Just that dismount, which should be no problem. Yep. And drawbridge. We'll see if he decides to go from the top or towards the top, or if he goes all the way down. I think we've had a pretty good split of some people going all the way, some people just going from the top or just halfway.
Agreed.
And either way can definitely work, so we'll see what he decides.
There's so many different ways to do this obstacle. I would say some are probably harder than others, but I mean, as Remy just said, they all work. Just gotta figure out which way works for you.
Might have his hands a little high. Looks like he's getting them a bit lower, which should hopefully, work for him there. Almost falls back, but saves it. See the look on his face there, looking towards Gavin.
He's thinking.
Yeah, hyping himself up, getting ready for it.
Oh!
Not quite. Yeah, just let go of that rope a little bit too early. Definitely had a good jump, but hard to get much out of your jump if the drawbridge falls on you. Little full start there, but I think it's okay.
Yeah, and he's going. Let's
see, looks like
all right, he is going to try to jump from there.
Going from the top.
He's got it. I believe in him. He believes he can fly. I believe he can fly. I believed correctly.
A lot of height on that jump. Yeah, made it through no problem. On to the Cliffs of Yore, which, again, shouldn't be an issue for him.
Yeah, only problem would be if he doesn't go immediately off of this one.
Yeah, getting hung up is a possibility, but it's you can definitely salvage it. Either going for that lache, which he does. Yeah, I think that's the easiest way you can kind of salvage that
Very
move.
nicely done.
All right, now on to one of the crux points, the Ringmaster. See him shaking it out again. This is one that he really wants to make sure he gets.
You know he's looking for that ring now. Oh,
not quite. Yeah,
you saw the ring go the opposite direction there. I don't really know what's going on with that ring, but it is not liking people today.
I think people are, they're grabbing the ring at the bottom with their hands, and that makes it curl backwards a bit, which unfortunately you don't really have enough time to correct. You have to really be on that from the start. Hopefully he's got a feel for it and can get it on this one. There we go. He gets it. Great to see. Just that dismount, which should be no
just
issue.
Under a minute 30 as well.
Perfect.
I mean, he's got time. He can afford to take a break here on the TFT because I don't believe he has any retries left. Maybe he does.
I think he might have.
No, because he fell on the drawbridge as well. Yeah. So here he is with his one life remaining, basically, and he's going up the TFT. I mean, if he can get through this, that's definitely going to put him ahead of almost everyone else.
Getting through. Yeah, very quickly. You see, very great control on all of those. No extra swings on that. That's going to save him a lot of time and energy.
That was a pretty hard fall as well. It hung on, nonetheless.
And skips that last cannonball as well.
All right, 46 seconds to get through the Neo. You can see his mom there in the audience, super happy for him. Yes.
There we go.
All right, 26 seconds for the shockwave.
Perfect execution of that Neo, but it'll have to go pretty fast here. See, yep, he's going for the lever. Might be.
I think he's out of time. Very nice run by Logan. Super cool to see.
Very solid performance. Made it very far. Puts him in a very good spot. Hopefully, he should be very happy with that run.
Oh, 100%.
Up next, look like we have.
I think it's pronounced Kian, but I'm not entirely sure. Sorry if we butcher your name. Yep, and then Riley is on deck, followed by Vincent.
Another, one of our athletes coming from Traverse, making the long trip from out of state. Always cool to see athletes that are a bit less local making their way out to these comps. And Traverse is always a joy to have. They always do very well on these courses. It's always good to see. Pretty good pace on the balance.
Yeah, just making his way straight through everything. Coming up here to the spinning bar Traverse. That wingspan's just a little bit problematic right now, but still able to get through it pretty easily. Not even opting for the cliffhanger route, going straight for the caves.
Looks like he got through that part of it pretty quick as well. One of the faster athletes we've seen get through this section. And just like that, he's on the drawbridge with about 4 minutes left. Puts him in a pretty good spot. Gotta just get through these next few obstacles. Yep, very smooth up there. Looks like he might also be going from the top, and he makes it.
Very, very nicely done. On to our Cliffs of Yore now. Doesn't seem like they're going to pose any challenge. Maybe I spoke too soon. Nope, he's good.
Great way to salvage that. You can see, he was going for the Lachey. Didn't work out. He pivoted instantly to that side strat. And just like that, already on to the Ringmaster.
Now, obviously, the Ringmaster has been our ninja killer of the wave. I think we've only seen 3 people get through it so far. And Kian is definitely looking to be the 4th. Unfortunately, not able to make the hook on the first try, but he does still have his retries, so he does get another attempt at it.
See him getting a little bit of advice from his coach. Hopefully that'll help him lock it in on this one.
So unfortunate.
Yeah. Does suck to see. He had a very good pace up to that point, though. So hopefully he'll still place fairly well.
Agreed.
And he is making light work of this one.
And the TFT falls to Kian.
And the Neo.
Oh, super close. Very nice dry. I mean, those legs did exactly what they needed to do. Swinging him around the pole very effortlessly.
Yeah, just a little peel off there. Seems like he's okay.
I think we're just going to go right over to the battering now. Yeah, the long shot, it's something, that's for sure.
That was close. Yeah, I believe Bodie's the only athlete that not just has completed it, but the only athlete we've seen actually make a successful hop with that battering so far.
Very, very nicely done.
But up next we have Riley, who might be the second one to make that battering move. We'll see.
Agreed.
Very strong athlete.
Yeah, Riley is another huge threat out here today. Definitely expecting to see maybe another full clear. I wouldn't be surprised. I know he's looking to beat Bodie, but that's going to be one tall order. Let's see if he can deliver.
I believe they are different divisions, but yeah, you know he wants to have a dominant performance out there,
well,
regardless.
Yeah. But I mean, Bodie just set such a precedent on the course, so like I think for any age group, that's going to be what to beat.
Yeah. Little stumble there, choosing to take it a bit slower after that.
Oh, maybe that's a smart thing to do. Oh, there.
See,
the lever probably
was
worked.
used.
We did
Look at
it.
that.
Every time that lever moves, I'm always super happy.
This is
a little bit of a misstep.
So,
Might be going a little too fast today. I don't know. Is that a
I feel
thing?
like this isn't super fast for Riley. Riley's cruises. There we go.
No.
Almost. Good thing that net was there. Almost falls through the other side there with that climb up. Yep, makes that up there. Looks like he also is going to go from the top.
Very nice jump. Definitely no Bodie pace right now, but he's looking extremely strong on the course. I mean, making every obstacle look trivial currently. And he's probably going to rotate that around and go immediately. Yeah, there we go. Perfect beta. Perfect swings. Perfect really everything, to be honest.
Yep. Now on to this one. This is one of the tricky ones. The trickiest one, I'd say.
You don't say. I mean,
besides possibly the battering.
Let's see how he does it.
There we go. First try.
Love to see it.
Crushes that one.
I believe that's only the fourth person who's made it past the rings.
Now this one should be no problem for Riley with that upper body strength. Sort of more climbing-ish moves. Yeah, no problem at all.
Yeah, I believe he's still on a full clear here, even with a little bit of a shaky first 6 obstacles, but, you know, absolutely just... Oh, I'm trying not to jinx him here. Oh, no.
Let's see if he gets that reset.
Yeah, oh, no.
Yeah. Once you miss a couple, it makes it. It does make it harder.
Again.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Yeah, he needs to...
Yeah, good shakeout. And the other one has stopped moving now, which hopefully should make it easier. There he goes. Now he gets it. And then this part, just got to get that swing.
Amazing demonstration of arm strength there. I mean, he spent so long on that one arm and just had to shake it out at the end, but he's doing great now.
About just over 2 minutes remaining. Making good time. 3 obstacles to go. And the Neo isn't a super long obstacle as well.
Oh, no, he lost the hat. The hat of magic powers. No. Does he get the hat back? No.
I don't think he wants to hop off the pad
Aw.
right now.
I'm so sad now.
Unless they're gonna put it back on someone else. Unless
He took
nope.
the hat. We have a new Riley. It's Riley 2.0.
So you decided that the hat is what makes Riley Riley?
Yep.
The
hat is actually Riley. Have you ever watched Ratatouille?
Yes.
Yep.
My name's Remy. I've watched Ratatouille.
You know what? I didn't even make that connection. Ooh.
Interesting, yeah. Little.
What are we doing? Oh, okay. He has his retry, though.
Yeah, he has his retry, which is good. He has a lot of time, too. That's why you want to, really try not to make those mistakes on those early obstacles, so you're prepared for things like this.
Now, personally, I've never done the switching strategy on this. I've only ever had to do something like this once, and I did the lever, and it kind of worked. It took a while, but it did work. So I think he might be in a similar situation where he's never really encountered something like this before, and he really just has to kind of figure it out on the fly.
It is a finicky move. It doesn't appear too much. Looks like he's going for the lever. Yeah.
Look at that.
With the upper body control he has, I'd say that's probably the better strat for him.
I would agree. Look at that.
Yeah. And now on to the actual shockwave part.
Nice!
There we go. Just one.
Oh no! He did the hard part and everything. Oh, that sucks so bad.
Oh, man.
I mean, great job, Riley. What a run. Just super unfortunate ending.
That's why I don't like those flat cradles. It's just so easy for it to come off on you when you're not expecting it.
To be fair, I just don't like the bar hop in general, but yes,
Okay,
I agree.
yeah, I also don't. But in particular, that is unfortunate. Very, very good run from Riley. Yeah, very unfortunate with the bar hop, especially with him doing the very hard parts of it.
Coming on to Vincent now. Yet again, no surprise here. Another one of our team members. I'm not sure who Vincent is competing with this time. I know usually the team kids tend to compete against one another, but I mean, I'm sure he's got somebody. Maybe Logan, actually. I don't know.
He'd be Preteen. I think Logan's teen.
Okay. I'm expecting a really good run from Vincent, as always. Yep, pretty simple. These first three obstacles, I mean, they're nothing to scoff at, but, like, all in all, they're pretty good.
Yeah. Got a good view of the kind of awkward first move of this obstacle with the wall being right there. Get to see this side of the obstacle for once, which is nice. Besides when Bodie was running, but you couldn't really see much with how fast cameraman was running.
I mean, we were running.
Yeah. Going from the blue to be a little bit closer.
Is he good? He's good?
Looks like he's good.
Okay, I thought he hit his head.
He hit something, but got the adrenaline, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna feel. Oh, he almost slipped off again.
Plays a little safe, it looks like.
Yeah,
Just
glad
making sure the
good.
outside was allowed, which it is. Yep, and then on to this move. Yeah, bit of a big reach, but now he can use that momentum to make that dismount. No problem.
Oh, his shoes are a little slippery. I mean, I keep seeing him slip a little bit. I hope that's not going to cost him later in the course.
I think his shoes are Aldos. They should be good.
Well, maybe
Might be chalk or something else.
Potentially. I mean, you really don't want to be using a reset that early in the course, but hopefully he can take it back here.
Better to use a reset and make it further than, not have to.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
And it didn't cost him very much time and energy, but yes, it would be helpful to have. He still has one, though, which would hopefully will be all he needs to get through the rest.
Very nice.
Yeah. Solid dismount onto the drawbridge. He is one of our smaller competitors, so we might struggle a little bit more with the getting up part. But definitely very doable. Very within his ability. He shouldn't struggle too much with this. So then it looks like using the truss, looks like they're allowed to use that part of the truss to help reach that rope. Yeah, I see. Might have been actually a little too low on that, just a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like this whole time we've been saying you might need to get a little bit lower, but I think this is the first time where we're actually saying that he is too low. I think he needs to get a little higher.
Yeah, it is a balance, unfortunately.
It is a balance. Vincent really fighting here.
Go in the back row. Ooh, he might have it. He might have it.
I feel like we're watching an episode of SpongeBob right now.
SpongeBob. Looks like resetting. Maybe looking at his knee, maybe from when he hit it earlier? I don't know. Yeah, really gotta...
Yeah, you just gotta keep going.
Honestly, it might be good to get the hands a little lower.
Yeah. Well, he was a bit too low earlier.
And now
once he gets his feet up, he'll probably want to drop his hands a bit. It's hard to find that balance.
Oh, super close.
I wonder if he can just, like, pull with his hamstrings if he gets, like, a heel hook on there.
He's taking his sweet time. He's got a minute 30 left. Really needs to get this, and he's good.
We'll count that.
All right, here's the first.
No, yeah.
Trust
is not impressed. Yeah.
Is he?
So that'd
done? Question mark.
I think he forgot. Maybe he had to retry.
Oh, okay.
Got back down there. Might have been what happened, but now he's back. Definitely, he should have a feel for it. He has a little bit of a break in between. Hopefully, that'll be enough for him to get this one.
Agreed.
Yep, big swing up. Close. Yeah, he is doing that turnaround strat that we've seen people do. Does seem to help keep you from pulling on the rope so much.
I mean, he's doing everything right, but that clock does keep ticking.
Did let go of the rope. He's going to have to do the jump from there, which he makes. That's great to see.
Very, very cool.
Huge fight on that.
Yeah, I mean...
Great perseverance
I'm just glad those 2 minutes weren't for nothing. I mean, he has 30 seconds to get this last obstacle, Cliffs of Yore.
Should be enough time as long as he doesn't get stuck. Ooh! Oh, good save, good save. Definitely has that. Just gotta... Yeah. It is easy to get stuck here. He's going a bit of
15
swing.
seconds. He needs to move.
There we go. Now he's got it. From this part, should be just a lâché. 10 seconds.
10-second timer's going on.
Going there. He's got to go quick.
Come on, Vincent.
5 seconds.
You gotta send it. You gotta send it, Vincent.
Oh.
Vincent, no, you can't afford to take that swing. Oh, he makes it.
He gets it.
He does get that 7th point.
Oh. 0.26 seconds left to go. Cutting it very close. But love to see him make that. Looks like he's very thrilled.
You can't do an old man's heart like that. I'm old, Remy.
You're not.
I'm old. I'm in college now. Well,
looks like we got Jace. Hopefully this should be a fun run to see.
Oh yeah, another one of our Northwest Ninja Park people.
Very strong competitor. Sometimes adds some flair to his runs. He had a 360 lâché in comp, I think a year ago. But always fun to see him run. I believe he's in teen. Yes, he's in teen. So, you know, he's trying to keep in mind Bodie's run.
Yeah, Bodie and Logan.
And Logan's run, yeah. Getting around that corner, that's the awkward part done. Just getting through. Oop. Good recovery there. Good thing those levers are there. And through the balance. Doesn't have to worry about that much anymore now. Good dismount. Yep, looks like he's going the inside route as well.
I mean, no surprise there. That outside route is so tricky, and honestly, I don't even think it's worth it anymore because you just have to use so much upper body strength that you really need to save for the rest of the course.
I would say the vertical limits, though, it's just focused on your fingers. If you have the vertical limits, your finger strength, they're pretty solid. I don't think doing it once should cost you too much for the rest of the course. It's just most people aren't able to do it in the first place.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, here we go. Onto the drawbridge. He's like the perfect height for this. Oh, one more swing.
Yeah, it is tricky.
There we go.
Leaning on it. There we go. Looks like he's, going to go from there, which works out great for him.
Yeah, very nicely done. Straight into the Cliffs of Yore, probably taking as minimal time as possible on this portion as possible. Simply just because It burns. It burns your arms. I mean, having this right before the 8th obstacle, the Ringmaster, is extremely evil.
At least you don't have the TFT before it.
No, imagine. Imagine having the TFT right after this. Oh, wait. It is. He's eyeing that ring. He still has both of his resets left. All right, he will be using one of them right here. I believe in him. He can definitely get this. Yeah. That ring is just so much harder than it looks.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, he's got a good feel for it now.
All right, he's reset back to where he was. Gotta eye that center.
Almost kicks the ring. Gotta be careful of that. And makes it.
He makes it. I want to go back and slow-mo on that. That looked interesting.
Can we do that?
I wish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you do that, let go of it, it does move up, which can make it hard to reach.
It is funny, though.
But yeah, once you do it from that second one, then you can take that first ring off. Yep, going through.
I mean,
very
it's perfect.
Good.
Textbook. Oh, yep. I shouldn't have spoke. There we go.
Very great precision. Just this part. Just got to get that forward. It should be no issue.
Survives the drop with ease.
Might just go for the dismount from here. Yeah.
Oh, almost fell backwards. Glad he didn't. Yep, minute 30 left. Still has these last 3 obstacles. I think he should be fine on the kneel, but it's really the shockwave I'm looking at right now.
Yep, gotta watch out to not hit the sides.
Yep, because that pull is a fail, but he makes it.
And he gets it. Perfect, and sticks the dismount.
Shockwave time.
Got just over a minute for this and the batarang. Shaking out his arms. Gotta really make sure he gets this one.
He can't afford to take too long on shockwave, though, because the long shot, well, it's long, as in the name. It takes a while. I think he probably is calculating in his mind, though, that he probably only has time for the shockwave. So we'll see him really try to get this locked in. Oh, a little too close. He has one more reset left. Yeah, now he definitely only has time for the shockwave. He really has to make sure he gets this. I mean, absolute stellar run from him coming out anyway, but, like, you know he's wanting it.
Yeah.
There we go. Yep. All right, 30 seconds to complete shockwave. Oh, and he makes it.
There we go. All right, just this last one. 20 seconds. Gonna have to go pretty quick. Oh, there you go. Gets it.
10 seconds.
Gotta go fast.
Ah, super close. Very nice run coming from Jace.
Very, very close on that. Very solid performance. Yeah. Does the leaderboard work?
No. Yes, very sad. All right, Griffin foot is next. One of our Skyhook's very finest. You know he's going to be trying to compete with Bodie for this one.
Bodie's his caddy.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. Bodie is his chalk caddy. Look
I think Griffin was Bodie's caddy, too.
Was he?
Maybe.
Bodie was so fast, I couldn't even tell who his caddy was.
I don't think Bodie used a caddy, but...
Bodie doesn't need chalk. Bodie is above chalk.
I saw Griffin caddying earlier. Might have been someone else, though.
Who needs chalk when you've got speed? Quick work of those first 2 obstacles. Going straight in to lever problem.
go. Picking up the pace a little bit on this part.
Yep. Going through extremely quickly. Opting for the cliffhanger.
No issues there.
Coming here for the drawbridge, just pulling it up. Super simple like. Shouldn't be too bad.
Yep, also
gonna
going
throw
for
himself.
the top.
Very nice jump. Minimal effort, super simple. He's definitely going to want to get through the cliffs extremely quickly.
Ooh,
Taking
just
a page
that.
out of Bodie's book. Very nicely done. Yeah, because that obstacle is the whole reason why the 8th obstacle is so hard, because it really just burns your forearms.
He's just the 8th obstacle is just so technical. It's very finicky with the whole ring being so close, but Griffin should be able to make that fine.
Alright, he has his retry, though. That ring to hook is just so hard for literally no reason. He's eyeing it. And he makes it.
There we go.
Very nicely done.
That's it.
All right, he still has 3 minutes for the rest of the course. This could very well be our second full clear. And I believe that was his first reset as well, right?
Yep.
He should have no problem on the TFT here.
Making quick work of it. Just got to get that dismount. And just like that, he's on to the Neo. Yep, no problem for Griffin. And just like that, final 2 obstacles in a good spot, lots of time, and still has a retry.
Yeah, and to show you how crazy Bodie's time was, he was done by now. But as I said, Griffin's going for that second full clear, and I know he can get it. But he can afford to take some time here. He still has 2 minutes left, and he needs to shake out those arms.
Makes that first hop.
Very nice. All right, here we go. On to the shockwave. Oh! Hey, he has a second retry, though, still.
Just just misses a little bit on one side. But definitely super close on that. Looks like he's, definitely
Gavin,
able
making
to
sure
get it.
everything's good.
Want to make sure that reset's good. Don't want that throwing anyone off.
All right, let's see if he can thread it through again. Oh, he's going for lever this time. Oh.
Ooh, might
okay.
be. Oh, yeah, still doing it.
There we go. Minute left on the clock. Time is running low.
Definitely enough time for him to get this obstacle.
And the next obstacle,
And
if
gotta go
he
fast.
gets this right here, which he does.
There we go. I just got to make sure it doesn't roll off like we saw with Riley.
Mm-hmm. That's going to send some shockwaves through the crowd.
There we go. And
all right,
dismount.
40
40
seconds
seconds.
for the
He's got to
battering.
go quick.
He definitely has time for this, but the battering is formidable. It's a lot harder than people give it credit for, especially up an incline as long as this. This is about, I want to say, 50 feet of just straight incline battering. Oh, no!
Unfortunately. Still a very great run out of Griffin. Yeah.
That's
Easy
second
to-
place, though. You know it. That's
Especially
a
when.
great run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry though. That pains me. Heading over to our run order just real quick. Croy is up next, followed by Nate and Miles. We also got our leaderboard right here now. As you can see, Bodie is in first.
Seems like it's been might be a little mixed up.
Yeah, it's all it's everything.
We'll go back to Croy.
Yeah.
Croy out of Traverse.
Yep. I don't know if we've seen Croy before. I feel like they were here for February.
He was there for Send. I think he might have podiumed at one of them.
Oh, I can never remember podiums.
I don't remember.
I can barely remember what 2 + 2 is.
I remember Croy from judging the skill comp one.
Does that mean you remember what 4 + 4 is?
8.
That's crazy. Croy making quick work of the first 4 obstacles, right into the 5th split decision, and already out to the other side in just a second.
See, it looks like he might be ignoring the trapeze. Nope, he's using it. Nope, he's ignoring it. Good, you can, kind of just
What's the
change
trapeze
between.
anyway?
Yeah, just a dismount here. Should be no issue. Yep. And
nice.
on to the drawbridge.
Yeah, you can see that strength just pulling up the drawbridge super easily. You're going to need a nice big swing. Oh, okay, yep. It came down a little more than he was expecting it to.
Be a little low. Just going to readjust.
There we go. Question mark? Hey,
Good drive with those legs.
You saw him reach for the trussing there. Don't want to do that.
Makes that jump.
Just lâché, all day, every day. Simple. And 3 minutes on the clock, completed the 7th obstacle into the ringmaster. I'm sure his arms are starting to get a little tired, though. He did spend a decent amount of time on the cliffs of yore. Lining himself up. Going for that first try.
Oof.
Barely misses. That was super close, though. He just hit the bottom with it ever so slightly too hard. So you just got to push it down just a little bit more before pushing it forward. It's like a gear shift engine.
Here he goes on his second attempt.
Oh, same thing as last time. Super close, though. Great run coming out from Croy. Obviously going to be able to finish the rest of the course here. Going for the TFT. And I expect he should be able to make it all the way through.
Little miss there, but you can
reset. Oh, super close. Coming around into the Neo. Oh, it just slides down just a little bit. I think that bar is getting a little slippery. Might need to wipe it off in between rounds. I see Gavin was looking at it there.
Let's see. Looks like he's going for the lever method as well.
Oh, unfortunately, he was able to. Yeah, it was close though. And finally, on to the long shot. Oh, never mind. He's just going to skip it. All right. That was a good run. That was a good run. Good run.
I believe it looks like he's actually in 3rd in his division right now.
Nice.
With that run.
Yeah. And I believe Nate is up next. We saw his brother Ben run earlier, and I assume Ben's probably going to be his chalk caddy or something. I don't know. Maybe they don't like each other. Maybe they don't want to be together. Nate taking about the same pace as his brother was in these first 2 obstacles. Taking his time on the lever problem. Oh, his foot. I don't really know what happened there. His foot kind of touched the ground.
Well, little misstep on the trampoline.
Yeah, I mean, that happens sometimes.
Ooh, cutting it close there, but good save, making that landing.
Yeah, let me just come in straight into the split decision, although I've mentioned it a few times today. It's not much of a split decision. It seems to be 99% cave, 1% cliffhanger.
This wave we've seen a bit more.
We have seen a bit more in this wave, but all of our waves beforehand, not a single one completed the cliffhanger. Actually, no, that's a lie. One person completed the cliffhanger in a wave. Oh, is he good? Is he good? He's good.
Looks like he didn't touch the ground there.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but he's vibing. Gavin didn't count it, so. All right, moving forward. Pretty simple.
Onto the drawbridge now.
There he goes. Very nice. Very, very correct. Just needs to get his legs up onto there. Oh, he got his legs up that time. He just needs to, I think he needs to sit down on it, actually. That might work for him. Oh.
Looks like his arms are a little high up once he makes it there.
Mm-hmm. Might need to go a little lower.
Or adjust his hands once his feet get on.
Yeah, I think he just moved his hands higher. Yeah, there he goes. He just moved his hands a little lower. Yeah, he keeps moving them higher. Oh, unfortunate. Guess use his retry here, though. And he's off once again. He's really struggling there. Come on, Nate, you got it. Don't let this be the end. Make it through. Make it through.
Yeah.
No. Just get lower on the rope, please.
He's so close.
I just want to scream at him. You're so close.
Ooh.
No.
It's alright.
I'm gonna cry. Moving on to the Cliffs of Yore now. Yeah, you can see he's tired. He was on that rope for so long. I'm sure his arms are burning.
See him checking his hands too.
Lining it up. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you can just see his arms. They are done and dusted. Yeah, just gonna skip the TFT, going straight to the Neo. Maybe getting it. Let's see.
Gotta get that swing right.
Yeah.
Looks like just, slips
Yeah, his
off.
arms are gassed. Just gonna hit the buzzer right
Calling
there. Nice run, nice run. And now into Miles. Not our Miles, but a different Miles. In fact, I think we actually have quite a few Miles.
I think we
Although
just
I don't
have
think- I
two
don't
in
think
this wave today.
Yeah, I don't think Miles
Miles
Stefanik
Stefanik.
actually signed up, though. I think he was out. Or maybe he signed up tomorrow.
This is
I don't
Miles
know.
Wigington from Ninja Park. Hoping to see Good run out of him today. Yep. Off to a great pace at the start.
Yeah, I mean, you can see he's a little tall, so hopefully that's not going to impact him.
Young adult, he's probably looking. Riley's going to be... fuck.
Riley's going to be who he's looking to beat.
Yeah, Riley's, I think... Yeah, we've seen Riley run. Riley had a great run, so he's trying to keep that in mind, likely, as he's going through with his pacing. He's also going for the doesn't quite make it. Those are quite difficult.
He should just go through the... Yep, there we go. Yeah. He's going in for the cave
Playing
path
it safe
now.
for his second one. Wants to make sure he gets this point so he can get the next ones.
Yeah, I mean, he's making quick work of that. Oh, he's a little low.
One of our taller competitors as well, which does make that move a bit more tricky.
I think if he hadn't already failed the first one, I think Kevin might have actually docked him there. I think he was really close to touching the ground.
I don't think he touched, though.
I don't know.
Anyway, very
Either
smooth
way,
through the
still going.
drawbridge.
Yeah, going through onto the cliffs of yore.
Has to watch his feet on the ground there a little bit.
Very
smooth
clean.
through. Just hits himself on the back there. Hopefully that didn't hurt too bad.
My knees, they ache now. Maybe I am 30 years old.
Blowing off the hands. Just getting through. This is, again, one of the trickier ones.
Yep, should just be really simple coming on through. Not much really to do other than just get that ring down. Oh, ow.
Full send going forwards on that.
Bro's taking some falls. I mean, full commit, I guess, but, come on, you gotta protect yourself just a little bit. That's the sign of a true parkour athlete there.
Going for it again. Pretty close on that one. Definitely had the right idea, really leading with his hands. Just gotta aim that ring right dead on.
Exactly. And I mean, this obstacle has just been super hard. Hey, he protected himself that time. That's good. Super nice run coming out from Miles. Obviously wanting to finish out with the TFT and the...
He should be able to do this one.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
No
look at that
problem.
upper body strength.
Yeah. And the fun part of it now. Peels off.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen the actual drop get someone. That drop is pretty forceful.
Yeah, and again, you're on cannonballs, which are tricky, especially when you're tired.
Exactly.
Good we didn't have a cannonball fly off, though.
Yep, but our very own Braden Wood is up next, followed by our very own Devon Foot and our very own...
There we go, yes!
Ewan.
Makes that move. Makes it look pretty easy as well. On to the second to last obstacle.
Yeah, and we're nearing the end of this heat. I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's true.
Yeah. 10 left.
I think Kaden Mazdalan is the final one in this heat. That being said, Miles is levering that bar extremely well right now.
Ooh,
that'll barely peels off. I'm just jinxing, you know.
Yeah, you should.
I'm sorry. I should stop talking.
It's all right.
I'm going to go try the battering now. I believe he still has a little over a minute left on the timer. Could be wrong. Yeah, certainly enough time to probably do the long shot if he needs. Yeah, you can see him shaking out there.
Yeah.
The long shot's certainly going to be a topic of contention during redemption time.
Yeah. Once you get on there, you don't have a time to shake out with the battering. If you let go with one arm, you're going to fall.
Yeah, our earlier competitors were allowed to use their legs on the thingamabob, but all these guys can't because they have to use the battering.
Really shaking his arms out, wants to make sure he's as fresh as he can be going into this.
Yeah, he knows he still has a decent amount of time. That's probably why he took so much time there. Got to get it around.
Yeah,
nice.
First person besides Bodie we've seen make that transition. And making this one as well.
All right.
We might see another completion of this obstacle.
He's made 2 of the 7, 3 of the 7.
There we go.
Oh. 3 of the 5.
Come on.
4 of the 5.
There we go.
He might not even need to do the last one to Lachey.
It's farther than it looks, I think he got. Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh. So close. Second farthest we've seen anyone make it on that obstacle. Very cool to see.
100%. I mean, it's so much harder than it looks. I mean, you might look at it and be like, "Oh, that's just a bar. That can't be too bad." But there's a reason it's at the end of the course. Let me tell you.
There's a reason. There's only one person that's made it.
Yep. I thought this was our Braden, but I guess it's a different Braden. I believe this Braden is from
Traverse.
Yeah.
Skyhook Braden would be Henry.
Oh, you're right.
Or,
see, I totally know the last
wait.
names of everyone.
Well, no, there's two Bradens, but yeah, not Wood. Tunnel would be the other Braden.
Making quick work of those two obstacles, same as everyone else, same story. Let's see how he can transform on the second part of the first half. Quick work of the lever problem. Quick work of the spinning bar traverse, it looks like, as well. Just grabbing and going. Very nicely done.
Very smooth through that.
Yep, doesn't even take into consideration the cliffhanger. I mean, that's super smart. We just saw someone try to do the cliffhanger and have to use one of the retries that they probably should have or would have wanted to use somewhere else.
I think it is, yeah. It really depends on, your limits. If you think you have a good chance of doing it, I think you should go for it. But if you know that you're not going to get it, that, seems maybe Braden thinks playing it this way is a smarter way to save your strength.
Agreed. I mean, look at that power on the pole.
Yeah. Going through quick. Slowing down a little bit towards the end there. And big swing up and getting that jump. No problem.
Nice. He's almost there.
Yep. Just one more little lachey.
Very, very nice.
Perfect. All right. On to the Ringmaster.
Yeah, the Ringmaster has proved to be extremely tricky this entire day. I would not be surprised to see Braden get this. I mean, he's been cruising through everything else. That ring right there. He's lining himself up for it. And he makes it.
And he makes it.
Very, very nice.
That's going to put him...
Oh, yeah.
Great
Passing that
spot.
obstacle already propels him to the top of the leaderboard. Now he just has to make the TFT and the Neo, and I don't know. That might be first place for him.
Yeah. I think that's going to put him up to second at least right now, making that the Ringmaster. And looks like he'll make this next one as well.
All right, the TFT is down. Now onto the Neo. I believe if he makes the Neo, he'll get first, because I don't think the other person made the Shockwave.
Yeah. Well, if he makes this faster than I think Brandon, that'll put him in first. Or if he makes the Shock.
Oh, okay.
He makes it.
That's not how you're supposed to do it, but it worked.
Yeah, it looked cool.
It did look cool. All right, on to the Shockwave. I don't know. We might be looking at our second full clear here.
Maybe. Definitely has enough time left for it.
Yeah, I mean, just under 2 minutes left on the clock. I mean, that's more time than everyone but Bodie so far.
Great control on that lever. Just one more move. And that'll be the end of the more time-consuming part of this obstacle.
There we go. All right, now he's got to line himself up for the actual Shockwave.
Not
he
quite
hits
enough
it, but
power.
not hard enough.
Sorry, he has his retry.
Yep, so he's really going to be looking to put a little more power into that and maybe potentially trying to get a little higher or lower, depending on if he... Well, I'm not quite sure, actually. It depends on what kind of power he wants to put into it. Because if he wants to keep that power that he had right there, he's going to try to go higher. But if he wants to put more power into it, he's probably going to go lower so he doesn't accidentally slide off the platform. Just under a minute left. So we're seeing the same thing that happened. I can't exactly remember who, but we had 2 minutes going into this, and this shockwave is just eating up so much time. And just barely misses it. Super unfortunate.
Close. Very solid run out of Braden.
Extremely solid.
I believe that should give him a nice solid place in second.
I believe so. I think Logan was the other one in his age group.
Logan's team.
Never mind. I don't know who it was then.
Brandon.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
Well, it depends on what time he was. He might have beat Brandon in time. We'll see after he finishes. Oh, close on that move there. And yeah, trying that second one, just not quite there. Very impressive run out of Braden. It's like we have Devon Foot up next.
Yeah, we saw Griffin Foot run earlier and absolutely smashed the course. And, Devon's trying to go in the footsteps of his brother. Sydney actually ran this morning, which is their other sibling. But that was almost 12 hours ago at this point, which is crazy to say out loud.
Looks like Braden actually got himself into first place with his
Really?
run based on time, yeah.
Awesome. That's super cool to see.
Great run out of him. He's got to be feeling very happy with that.
Oh, you know it. Devon Foot off to the races now. Off to the foot races, I should say. Haha, I'm so funny. Laugh at me.
Laugh at you?
Laugh at me. I am the court jester. Making good time through the lever problem, giving it the respect it deserves. We've seen quite a few people just kind of run through it, and no one's fallen on it yet. But I'm still anticipating someone to end up overestimating it. Or underestimating it.
There we go. Makes that jump up.
And I was right. It does look like Kaden is the final ninja to go. So we have only 7 more people after Devon completes his run here. Getting a little tripped up on the spinning bar, but is able to make it through. Straight into the split decision. Yep, probably going to be taking his time here just so he doesn't unfortunately tap the ground. Because I think that was a worry of his. We'll come over here and see. I know Gavin's looking at it. He's low, but not too low. And I think he's good.
Yep.
He's good.
That's
Nice.
just the dismount, which should be no issue for him.
Of course. All right, now on to the drawbridge. I know he was a little concerned about this, so I am curious to see how he's going to tackle it, because we've seen quite a few people now not be able to get on top of the drawbridge efficiently. So we want to see him really stay a little low on that rope, get his feet over, and just kind of hoist himself up, for lack of a better word. Yep, just a little more swing. He had the right idea there. I think he's a little high on the rope, though. There we go. Oh!
It's a tricky move, having to really try to shift your weight real quick.
You almost had it there.
Letting go of the rope. Definitely getting closer on it, getting more of a feel for it.
Yep, he's just still too high on the rope. He's so close every time. Just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Time is still on his side, but it is quickly draining.
See him looking back at the clock, looks like. And, thought he had it on that one. Nah. He's able to get a pretty good pull in with his legs. Just with his hands up so high, he's pulling himself back the other way. Gotta really fight. He's right there.
1 minute, 40 seconds left on the clock. Come on, Devon! Every time he gets there, he keeps trying to climb higher on the rope, and that's throwing him back off. He just needs to stay low. Why? No, he had it. Why did he jump? Uh-oh. All right, taking his reach right here, stopping the clock.
That is, unfortunately, he's going to have to pull the rope all the way back down again. But he's so close on that. He definitely has it.
You just know his arms are starting to burn because of how long he's been on the rope for.
Yeah.
He's got it, though. I believe in him.
Go.
Come on, Devon. Just stay. Stay. No. 1 minute left on the clock. He's only got a few more shots at this. He's just staying so high on the rope. I don't know if I agree with the advice of getting up higher, but
that was good though. He did drop his hands once his feet were on there.
Yeah, as soon as he got on, he did drop his hands. So maybe if he just takes that and keeps his hands low the whole time, there we go. His hands was low, and he made it that time. Look at that. All you got to do is stay low on the rope, and you get it.
Way to push through and get that one.
20 seconds to finish the Cliffs of Yore.
Making very good speed on this first part of it.
Definitely. He's got time. He's got time.
Oh no!
I have the clock stopped. He has 5 seconds. You think he can do it? No, I think he's done. Yeah. Oh no, he is going. I believe in him. He's got it.
3. Oh, gotta. Good
try, Devon. Beautiful run. I mean, he pushed through on that drawbridge like I haven't seen anyone else do before. Because the few people who've gotten stuck on there, they weren't able to actually complete it. But Devon was able to complete.
Yeah. You
can see Coach Kaden right there warming up, getting ready. He's getting close to his time. But Kasen is up next. I believe this is Vu's son.
Yeah.
Yes, rocking that shirt, rocking the Skyhook ninja shirt.
This is Kasen's. Yeah, going off to a good start.
Just speeding through everything like we've seen from pretty much everyone else so far.
Yep, he's in team.
Taking the lever problem pretty quickly, actually. I mean, I know it looks like he might be going a little slow, but that is very nice footwork. You can see Coach Cannen on the course with him for his chalk caddy. Making use of that wingspan.
We'll see if he decides to go for the vertical limit. Not quite. He is a very strong climber as well.
Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised he didn't go for the vertical limit there. I feel like if anyone could have gotten it, it would have been him. But maybe he's decided that the
saving his fingers is more
important. Saving his arm strength is more important for the second half of this course. Because, I mean, he's just under a minute in, and he's already to the second half of this course.
Onto the draw, which, as we've seen, you can spend a lot of time on here if you get hung up. Yep, gets over quick. Looks like he's going to walk closer to the edge.
He is doing the intended strategy.
And he makes it.
He barely made that. I saw his foot go down, but I guess it didn't touch the ground.
He managed to keep it up, and that's what matters. On to this one. Oh my, okay. What a catch.
I don't know if that was a save or a catch or what that was, but all I know is he's alive and flying. Cliffs of Yore have been defeated. On to the ring master.
This is, tricky one, very technical. Got to be very precise.
I mean, that ring, the first part is not that bad, but those rings... or that single ring into the hook up there has just been a killer. He's getting it ready. Oh, a little too high.
See if we can lock in on this one.
Nope. There we go.
Just getting that reset.
I think I just accidentally made it move more, but oh well.
Kaden's probably not complaining. He gets a little more of a break.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gotta really control that ring. Oh!
Super close.
Very difficult move. Now this one should be right up his alley. He should have no problem with this.
Oh yeah, the TFT, one of my favorites.
Yeah. Getting that tip and stays hanging on. Perfect. All right. On to the Neo. Bit of a weird move.
Yeah, inspired by the Minecraft parkour technique called a Neo, aptly named.
Ooh.
Oh, he
and
makes it!
Makes it. Let's go. And gets that dismount.
All right, let's see how he does the shockwave. I mean, obviously he can get to the bar pretty easily, but it's gonna have to link it through. Okay, there's one.
There
Can
we
you do the
go.
other one? And he, oh, close.
Quite.
Yeah, I believe. Well, I guess he doesn't have his resets
Very
bet,
close.
but unfortunate. On to the long shot.
Let's see, another tricky one. I think his upper body strength's definitely there, but we'll see if we have the tech. Yep, gotta get that. Oh, super close. See if he...
I mean, he has a few more seconds to try it again if he
So it
wants.
looks like he's going to try it a little higher up so he has a bit more room to swing.
Smart.
Sun it down a little bit. And... oh, right there. Very close on that. See if he goes... yeah. Definitely can get it. Super close. Oh. Right there. Great run from Kasen.
Of course, absolutely amazing run. I mean, like, we saw him almost get the shockwave, almost get the long shot. Just really unfortunate fall on the ringmaster, which has kind of just been tripping everybody up. But now we are on to Wesley, who's going to be extremely cool.
Right.
Wesley is off to the races here.
If he's aiming for that top spot, he's trying to get to the flying bar.
I would assume he's aiming for that top spot.
Making sure he's all set for this one. Playing it safe. Yep, no problem for Wesley.
Not at all. I mean, everyone's just taking the spinning bar, or the lever problem super simply, super safe. Which sucks for me because I want entertainment, but very, very smart for everyone. Just don't want to underestimate that obstacle. Spinning bar traverse, also, he had no problem onto the split decision. Very one-way, sided decision. And he should just be going straight on to the drawbridge in just a second. We'll see him pop out there. Yep, there's his foot. There's his leg. There he is. And should be able to dismount pretty perfectly. Yep, there we go. All right, the drawbridge. I kind of want to see how he does this. I believe we saw, I don't remember who it was, someone do the way earlier that Derek did. We just jumped straight away. I assume Wesley's probably going to do
that's
the
what
same
he's going to
thing.
go for, yeah. But we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Said hello to it. There we go.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah, he's just going to jump. Oh, maybe. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
There we go.
Shrimple.
On to the cliffs. spun around a little bit. Yep, goes for the side strategy.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually seen anyone in this wave so far opt to go for the side cliffhangers.
There have been a couple, but yeah, the majority have been doing the Lachey.
Yeah, and just makes it straight through.
Great
very
little
simple.
underbar through there.
Yep, on to the ringmaster. Gonna be interested to see if he can get this hook ring. Because I doubt this first part's gonna be too bad for him.
Makes that part very nice. And the tricky part. And he makes it
nice.
first try.
All right, we got ourselves a game, folks. You see
Flawless.
Gavin's smile
Look at
right
that.
there.
All right. On to the TFT. Now 2 minutes left for the final 5 obstacles.
Yeah, I mean, we said the 2 minutes has been a lot of time so far, but we've seen so many people waste, I don't know, 2-3 minutes on the shockwave. Like, I don't know if it really is enough.
Doing the lever strategy is time consuming.
Extremely.
Especially if you do need to use a retry on that shockwave, having to do it twice does slow you down. Alright. Checking the time. Trying to get as much of a break as he can afford.
Oh,
Almost hits the pole there. And gotta get lots of power. Should be good. And pull through.
nice.
Makes it. There we go. Oh, just gotta do
Oh,
this.
oh,
Little
okay.
spin
All
for
right.
some style points. Love to see it.
He's got the flair.
Alright. Let's see. Looks like he's gonna do the hop. Yep.
Oh,
no
there's
problem
one.
there.
There's there's 1.5.
And switching to the lever for this one.
Smart. Oh,
There's
oh,
offside.
oh no! Oh, did he rip?
Might just. I don't think he ripped. I think his hands are just feeling
Okay,
it.
all right, that's good. Always sucks to see rips during courses, so I really hope it's just his hands are a little shot. 43 seconds. He can definitely complete the shockwave in that time, but he is going to have to rush just a little bit.
Makes that catch. Just gotta thread it. Again, very smooth on.
No!
Not quite.
Nah, that's unfortunate.
Very close. Looks like, yeah, very strong with that first side. And he's pretty winded. It looks like he's going to call it
Yeah,
there.
looks like he has a side ache.
But very great run from Wesley. Very strong performance. Getting very far on that course. Love to see it.
Oh, something happened. Oh,
Oh.
you just see Vita fall from the heavens.
I'm surprised Vita hasn't fallen more already. Alright. Sounds like we got Miles up next. Miles Wilson from Skyhook.
Yeah, I know Miles is looking for that full clear, and I think he can get it. I don't believe we've seen a full clear since Bodie, and I think Miles is aiming to put on the second one.
Looks like we're getting the clear, and Miles is off.
Coach Kaden going to be offering him some advice, because I assume Zach is going to be filming him. Harper with the Chalk Caddy assist.
Brandon.
Oh, is that Brandon?
Yeah.
Man, I can never tell the two apart. This
Brandon
sucks.
wears Redmore. The Red Sox. Big jump there. Should be, yeah, no problem. Bit of a big reach, but not an issue. And yeah, he's going to go for the vertical limit. Miles' grip strength is insane.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this should not... Oh!
Oh,
Looks like he just
Remy!
missed.
Remy, how could you?
My bad. He just missed with that hand.
I
I
think
go
so,
for it
too.
again. Maybe just going into it a little bit too fast. Going to slow down and lock it in. Yeah, there we go.
Very nice. Oh, yeah. I almost missed again. My life
He
flashed
got
before
it.
my eyes.
He got it, yeah. Just, yeah, little things happen when you go too fast. Good thing he's able to bring it back nice and easy and then get through the drawbridge.
Yeah, if he wants to beat, well, I guess Bodie's not in his age group, but if he wants to beat Bodie's overall time, he's going to have to make up some time from that retry there.
That looks like we're lowering it.
We're doing
but
the
still
Derek
going from the
strategy.
top.
Yeah.
Big jump makes that and right into the next obstacle.
No chill, no
Yep.
slow, all the way.
Very smooth through that one. All right, this is one of the more tricky ones.
I would say the trickiest one.
The trickiest one. I think
maybe besides
battering.
Shockwave. Battering as well.
And, well, Shockwave too, yeah.
I mean, yeah, this back half of the course is just so stacked.
All right. Gotta really...
Oh, yep.
Yeah, same thing. Just the bottom of the ring wants to come forward and you don't really have much time to fix it.
Final retry.
Definitely has it. Just gotta lock in. See, make sure he's all ready to go. Taking that break. He has plenty of time. Take as long as he needs. All right. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, and just this dismount. Perfect. All right, TFT should be no issue for Miles. Right up his alley with that. Yep. No issue.
Yeah, nothing going wrong with TFT. Very textbook example of how to do that obstacle. But now onto the Neo. Since Miles is a little shorter, this might be slightly hard for him, but he has no problem getting those huge kicks for Lachey. So I expect to see him fly around this corner.
And with his grip, he should be able to get a very nice grab on that pole, just like that. And it's very smooth through there.
Yeah,
All right. He's got 2 minutes left, and he's on to the Shockwave.
Extremely good example of how height really doesn't matter in Ninja. It really is just your mindset, unless you're like 1,000 feet tall.
I think he wouldn't fit in the gym. Going for the lever strat.
All the way back and around. Gonna switch over the sides here. Perfectly executed.
He's going to need a lot of power here.
Let's see if he
Full
can shock
commit
us
to
with the
this
shockwave.
move.
And he can.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, just one more move.
Yeah, we saw someone peel off right here, though. I don't want that to happen again.
And he makes it.
I know him and his father practice
There we
those
go.
specific cradles almost all the time, so it's no surprise that he was able to make those.
All right, let's see if we can get our second full clear of this wave.
I really hope so. He practices the battering a lot.
Yeah. And he's got a minute. Let's see it. There we go. That's one.
That's two.
That's two. I think, yeah. Just like the other Miles, getting really far on
Three.
this.
No!
Oh,
Oh.
dang. That's
Good
incredible
run,
run from
Miles.
Miles. I believe that should put him in first for his division.
Unfortunately, had to use too many of his retries.
Yeah.
Just hate to see it.
Overall, yeah, insanely strong performance from him, though.
Yep, but coming on to Parker, I believe we are in the final 5 runners of the day. I've been here for so long, I'm ready to go home, but I'm also really excited to see these last people. Parker
Almost hitting his head on those
I was
bars
about
there.
to say.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
Okay, countdown was still going, so that doesn't count as a second fail. It's all good. Yeah, that is unfortunate, though. Used it
Yeah,
so
sometimes
early.
that just happens.
Yeah. That's right. Slowing it down here, making sure he's all locked in for it. Big jump out.
Yeah, definitely making up for that first retry,
All
but
right, he's going for the limit.
he is going to have to be careful with where he uses the second retry, because
his
that's
grip
all he
looks
gets.
solid. Ooh, hits the ropes there. Yeah, he's got that. It's always cool to see competitors go through that way. Very impressive. And onto the drawbridge.
All right, looking for that jump.
And there we go. Very smooth around that door.
All right,
Just
hopefully he
this
makes this
dismount.
so he has 2 attempts. Yep. Okay, yeah, he's going to have 2
Barely
attempts at
even
the
uses
Ringmaster.
that one. Alright.
If he's lucky, he'll only need one of them to make it through. And then he'll have one more to spend probably on the Shockwave. Your extra attempts are a currency in this gym. Use them sparingly.
Alright. Oh,
Okay. He is going to have to
Okay,
use
just
the
quite misses it.
second attempt.
it's alright. Close on that again. Just a very, very difficult, precise obstacle. Have pretty much no room for error on this one. Alright, come on.
All right, round 2. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
There we go. Perfect through that. Just that dismount, no problem for him. Alright.
Super simple. Just kind of heading into the TFT.
It shouldn't be too much of an issue.
TFT.
Just might tire his arms out a bit.
TFT. That's not how the song goes, but I don't care.
Very precise. Oh, little misstep, but
Yeah, I mean, very precise, very methodical. Just probably going to have to go back to that last carabiner there to
I think,
reset.
he might have
Yeah,
that.
one more attempt, then he's probably going to go back.
There
And
we
he
go.
makes it. Yeah, that arm's
Yeah.
probably a little...
He is done with those hooking moves now, though. There we go. Yep, makes that transfer, and then dismount should also be a non-issue for him. Just like that.
Beautiful.
About 2 minutes left. 3 more obstacles. Alright, and...
Oh!
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
unfortunate. However, that was still a great run. I mean, farther than most people have gotten, so I mean,
Made a very
it's a good run no matter how you put it, but
super close on that move, too.
you know he wanted that full clear.
Let's see him get this one, though. He should have the time. See him checking the clock there. Alright. Looks like he might be going. Yep, going for the lever. Good control. Yep, makes that. There we go. Alright. Shockwave.
He's eyeing it. He's landing it. I shouldn't have spoke. That's my bad.
Close.
Yeah, I think he's done. I don't think he's gonna try long. Is he gonna try long shot? No, he's done. All right.
Might not have enough time, unfortunately.
Our final 4 competitors: Graydon Dabrowski, Leo Ferris, Harper Cleaver, and last but not least, Kaden Moslin. All right, we just fixed our camera, so we're going to be heading back over in just a second. I believe we have a few changes that we were making, and Graydon should be up. I believe we got everything. Sick. There we go.
All right. Great pace right off the bat there. There we go. Good save on that. Does slide a little bit, but no worries there.
Yeah, Graydon just making it pretty easy through the first 3 obstacles. On to the 4th. Probably going to be looking for like one swing around that pole. Oh, taking his time. There we go. Nice.
So we've seen him use the other side of the spider wall. We haven't seen many competitors do that so far.
Mm-hmm. Actually, like doing the spider wall as an obstacle instead of just using the bar that's placed in there. It's probably smart because he's using more of his legs than his actual arms.
Ooh, oh, that's all right.
Yeah, gonna be able to retry that. All right, there he is. Gotta make sure his foot doesn't touch this time. There we go.
Yeah.
On the wall, climbing up like a little monkey. And he's got it. Big swing, dismount, perfect.
There we go. On to the drawbridge.
He's probably going to use the Derek strat where he's just going to get on there and jump off immediately. Yep, there we go. Perfect execution.
Some good speed through there. Perfect. All right, on to the last part of the course.
All right, hook time. Nice!
Makes
First
it
try. Super impressive. I mean, that thing has been the ninja killer of the night, of the day, and of the morning. So always super cool to see someone get it, no matter how late it's getting.
All right, on to the TFT.
All right, on to the zipline portion.
And there it goes. Very nice.
All right, here we go. On to the Neo. I believe this is a move Graydon has practiced before, or something very similar to it. In fact, I think this was in team a few months ago.
Something similar.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, he's in a very good spot. Still has a retry left.
I mean, he unfortunately lost one retry early in the course, but as Remy just said, still has a second retry, so we're going to be able to hopefully get 2 retries of the shockwave. He only has a minute left, though. He is taking his sweet time, which is good, but starting to get a little nervous.
Oh!
Okay, here's his retry.
Alright. And just peel off. And reminder not to overestimate or underestimate parts of the course. It is easy to peel off, especially on little spinning bars. Looks like his hands might be bugging him a bit too, unfortunately. Checking the clock, still got a minute or so. All right, he's off again.
He's got it. He's got it.
There it is.
All right,
Alright.
gotta use that lever strategy. Oh,
There it
good
is.
save. Good save. 33 seconds left. Oh, okay. 20 seconds to finish out the actual shockwave portion. Oh, he hit the first one, but sadly missed the second.
See, looks like he's gonna maybe try the batarang a little bit. Oh, close on the first. Gonna go hit that buzzer. Very solid run out of Graydon. Just like that, we're on to our final 3 runners of the night.
Yep, and I believe they are all Skyhook people. Leo Ferris, Harper Cleaver, and Kaden. This is actually Leo's debut in comping, or I guess return to comp. He's been gone for quite a bit due to some injuries. Like, I think it's actually been over a year since his last Skyhook competition. It's gonna be interesting to see how he tackles this course, especially since he's old now.
Yeah, he's a young adult this year.
I know, it's crazy. I think that means, what, young adult is 17 to 20?
No, 8 to 18.
You say 8 to 18?
No, to 18.
Oh.
17, 18.
I
Well,
thought
okay,
it was
or
in the
it's
20s.
15 to 17, but if you're 18 after January, then you can be 18.
Yeah. All right, here.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
nice
save.
Good save. All right, and he's just crossing that first minute barrier.
Yep, got that jump. No problem there.
Very nice switch. Looking for that side cliffhanger. Oh, never mind. He was looking for the flying squirrel. And I think he's just going to skip this last cliffhanger. Nope. I'm just all sorts of wrong when it comes to Leo. I've lost my prediction powers, Remy. What am I going to do?
Good question. Maybe don't gamble.
Aw.
See Leo having to pick his feet up there on that swing.
The advantages and disadvantages to being tall. I know them all so well.
Ooh.
Oh, look. Where'd he go? He
Just-
disappeared.
Yeah, see a little bit off to the side there.
He went to a different dimension.
Back on that second try. Oh. Unfortunate. Yeah, just misses on that grab.
Yeah.
Sorry, though. He's going to keep on going through. Ooh.
Oh.
Kind of loses the can. We'll see if he can
Where are you
get
going?
up to it.
Where'd he go?
Oh, almost.
Oh.
Almost.
Oh.
It's... There it
Hey.
is. Gotta get that unhook. There we go. Gets that one hooked in nice and clean. There
All right,
it
now to
is.
the zipline portion.
Yep. Stakes that catch. Oh! It's alright. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Looks like he's
Yeah.
going to go for that one again. Might as well. He has the
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I think that still says 30 seconds or something? 12?
Minute 30.
Oh, yeah, no, he's got time.
Slips off on that bar.
There's a Vita in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Leo on the ground.
Wow.
I believe in him. He's definitely got the battering.
Tricky move. It's going to be, first it's going to be a bit tricky with it being low to the ground.
Come on,
But
Leo.
it does give him enough room
You
to
got
get a
this.
bit
You
of a
got
kip.
this. No,
Ooh,
all
pretty
right,
close.
try it again. Do it again.
Uh,
Don't hurt yourself, though.
Hands are probably, killing him.
Oh, I bet.
Ooh, super
Yeah,
close on
I
that.
think he is he done, or what are we doing?
I think he's done.
Yeah, I think he's done. All right.
Yeah. Great. First comp back run.
Oh,
for Leo.
100%. I mean, he's probably a little upset about that, but it's still pretty good overall. Especially, as you said, for a first comp back. He's going to be happy with it.
All right. Up
Yeah.
next, we have Harper, who's also not wearing his Skyhook shirt.
Yeah, how dare he? And then our final runner of the night will be Kaden after this. Crazy that this day is already over.
So that will solidify the leaderboards for teen, young adult, and preteen. Or not preteen, Harper's in preteen.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe Harper gets first here.
Yeah. Ooh! Good save there.
Lever problem almost claims a life. But he's absolutely hopping, striding, and bounding through the spinning bar traverse. Is he going? He's going for the split on the split decision.
Which we can kind of see.
The gimbal really, really likes the drawbridge right now, it seems. However, we just want to see Harper dominate this course right now. I mean, look how much power he's getting in that pole right there. Shrimple.
Yep, gets that jump. No problem there.
Continuous, continuous, continuous. Oh, continuous, continuous, continuous. Yeah.
There it is. Alright. On to back half of the course.
And I mean, he's made extremely great time coming here. Only a minute, or just over a minute on the clock for his time. He's going to be a little wary of this obstacle, as it has been the most polarizing obstacle of the night, I'd say. Definitely separating good runs from bad, and he does get it.
Very nice. Yep, making quick work of the TFT.
I mean, Harper's dominating right now.
Gunning for that full clear. Has good amount of time left. Not even halfway through, and 3 obstacles to go. Yep. No problem on that one.
All right, on to the shockwave. I know it's still 2.5 minutes on the clock, but if he ends up having to take his retry here, that could very quickly go down to 30 seconds.
That's true. There it is. Looks like, yep, lever strat. Oop. Readjusting, looks like he's gonna hop it. Yep. First side, no problem.
I didn't even notice it went over to the other side. Oh, look at that. He's too quick to on the eyes.
All right.
His arm's starting to give out. Oh, he makes
that.
it. One more,
gotta
one
adjust.
more, one more, one more.
There it is.
Get the dismount, please.
And
Okay.
all right.
He
Minute
is-
40. He's on pace to get that full clear, and I think he
Yeah.
has a retry left.
I believe so too. He has a decent amount of time for the battering.
He definitely is able to get that full clear. Be our second full clear of the wave. He's shaking it out yet. You know his arms are really feeling it right now. Oh, hitting
Hey,
the backflip.
wait a second.
All right.
We styling out over here. Wait. That's not how this is supposed to work. What's he doing? Why's he waiting?
Because he's tired.
Well, why is he tired?
Oh, just did a backflip. And
I know exactly. I don't think he's
there
tired.
We go. First move down.
Uno.
Second
Dos.
one down. Come on. Ought to see another full clear here.
Tres.
There we go. Looks like, yeah, 2 more around the poles.
Cuatro.
There we go.
Uno más.
All right.
Uno
Last
más.
one. Don't
Uno
underestimate
más.
it. This is where I think Miles fell. Or someone. Come on. No!
Oh my god,
Wait,
no!
Oh.
He has to go so fast now. He has 20.
He has a...
Oh.
Maybe he doesn't.
No, I think he does.
No, he has a retry? No,
Oh,
he's calling it. Super close on that, though.
Oh,
Sucked to
that's
see.
so funny. He was so close.
Yeah.
I was so ready to cheer. I got
Super close
silenced.
on that.
Well, Bodie is still the only full clear of the night, so my prediction is dead on right now.
I was gonna be right if Harper was close to it. I thought we'd
You
see
were
2.
close, and
We could still see 2 if Kaden gets
I was about to say, we have the Kaden Mazdalan. This guy has been suffering from food poisoning for the last 3 days. He is not good right now. I really, really hope, though, he can get this full clear on the course, because it'll probably just make him feel so much better, you know?
Yeah. I don't think there's any changes for him from the other competitors.
There is one that I am aware of, and it has to do with the 8th obstacle, because, you know, it wasn't hard enough as is. Unless they're just opting to not do it because of how hard it already has been for everyone. Yeah. Oh. A little bit of a slip, a little bit of a stumble, but he's good. All right, Kaden, come on. Very nice, very methodical. Almost looks like he was moonwalking, but with the vertical limit. Coming straight up to the drawbridge. Probably just going to do what Derek did. Just jump in, jump off.
I think, yeah, blocks in the same spot and everything. Right into the next one.
Surprised he didn't continuous that, actually. Oh, okay. Kind of a little bit of a paddle dyno right there.
He's probably trying to keep a good pace to be close to Bodie.
Yeah, I mean, he's just under a minute now. Or just over a minute, I should say.
It looks like this is unchanged.
Interesting. I guess they didn't go with the changes.
Maybe Caden's the only competitor and he's food poisoning.
You know what? That is probably taken into consideration. As I do believe he is the only elite competitor right now.
Yeah. Yep. No problem there.
Not at all. I mean, he's absolutely shredding this course right now. I kind of wanted to see him run the unnerfed elite course, though. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yep, just under 3 minutes left on the clock, making fantastic time. Going for the Neo. Perfect.
Yep. And just like that, 2 obstacles left. Very
Yeah, and I
good
mean, he
time.
does bar hop so often, I don't think
Yeah.
the shockwave will pose any problem to him.
Checking his pulse there.
Nice. Ooh,
Yeah.
very quick. Oh no!
Little miss on that.
Achoo! He made me sneeze by falling. All right, Kaden, you got it. Finish it out.
Near miss there. There it is.
He makes it look so quick.
There it is.
Nice.
All right, one more hop. Yep. All right. Let's see if we can get the second clear. I think it's definitely doable for Kaden.
He's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking about, but he is thinking. He's biding his time. 1 minute.
Yep. He does have a retry.
Yeah, he does have a retry.
There it is. Oh,
no!
almost managed to hit the buzzer with the battering. Alright, and with that, that is our last runner. Which means all the positions are set.
And that also means the long competition day is finally over. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you everyone for watching. Those of you who came to the actual event. It's been a really fun day. I'm tired. I want to go home. But also I had a lot of fun watching everyone, seeing everyone do as much as they can. Yeah, Bodie was the only full clear except for our very first competitive wave. Very fun to see, and yeah, I'm gonna turn it over back to the start. We'll see you guys tomorrow